Okay, wait. Did we do it? Nope.
Are we live?
I think we're live. What?
Hello?
Oh
We
my god.
did it!
Hey,
Welcome
we're here.
everybody.
Suddenly.
Oh man,
my
I wish
God.
there was a less awkward way of doing that because I have to unmute myself and then unmute you guys, but sometimes the keybind that I have doesn't work, and so then I have to alt tab over to you guys. And I don't. Anyway. Oh yeah, is Wolf
Oh,
too
dear.
quiet? Is everyone too quiet? I had to turn
What?
people up in my headphone, but yeah.
Hello.
But
That's
just
plenty loud for me.
yeah, seems
Actually loud this week.
Is that better? Is that better?
Wolf is way louder, really.
There. Is that better?
It's fascinating because he sounds fine to me.
I was gonna say,
I don't understand.
I don't know either. I always have to turn Woof up, and now here we
He's
are.
still
That
louder.
makes no sense.
I don't know if I
I-
can turn him down.
I'll put my mic further away.
Turn him down on your Discord.
Well,
There,
yeah,
is this
but-
better?
I know, but then I won't be able to hear him.
Is this better?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, all right. We'll turn him
I
down by
moved it
10%.
away from me.
Oh, okay. Nice. Also, Brucey, your shirt looks dope. I saw you post it in Ghost Discord. It's amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shoot, Pug, I
Brucey
forgot I had
looking
this on.
good.
Oh. Okay, you know
Oh,
what?
you didn't turn off your redeems, Flumps.
I think Foodle
Gotta
would
turn those
wear-
redeems off.
There we
Foodle,
go.
oh yeah, Foodle.
Foodle would definitely wear this
Foodle's
one.
a real, like, milady kind of guy.
You
No,
guys,
Pug, you're fine. You're fine.
just
No,
because-
Foodle's like a Malad type of guy.
Malad,
true.
yeah,
Malad.
Foodle's like a Mustefan kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah, Mustefan. Oh gosh. All right. Well, because we're a little bit late.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I
Flutter.
should show you guys.
What is that?
That is an amazing hat, by the way, Flutter. What?
Do it again.
The best hat?
Wait. How'd you do that?
The fingers have things in them.
Oh my god. I really hope that Solo Bunny has one of those. That's the cutest thing I've
They
ever
need to
seen.
get one if they don't, because it's freaking cool.
Oh my god. When's Bunny's birthday? We gotta get her one, you guys. Oh
I haven't
my
had a
word.
chance to wear that on a stream yet. I'm sorry. When I saw the hat redeem, I
That's perfect. It's freaking amazing.
thought
Well,
I had to share that one.
I was just gonna show people Vinyl's handiwork. She bleached my hair and then re-dyed it today. So
Fantastic.
that's part of why
Wow.
we're a little bit late. Anyway,
It's so good.
That's
It's got all,
amazing.
like the stripes. It's so nice.
I know. I mean, she went to school for it, right? But like, it amazes me every time. Like, it's so good. Oh, Bunny's birthday was in June. Ah, shit. Dang it. All right. Well, we'll have to get her something for Halloween or something. Anyway. All right. Well, because we're late, I'm gonna turn it over to Ghost so that we can get going, right? But yeah, welcome everybody.
So your roleplay warm-up question for the
Oh.
day is: what battle in the campaign has been the most memorable for your character?
Oh.
Oh.
What battle in the campaign has been the most memorable for your character? And while our players are thinking about that, I want to talk to you about our community engagement program here on the campaign, the Winds of Chaos, which gives the campaign our name, which is a mystical, chaotic force, transformative force that's been sweeping across the land, changing things, changing people as it goes. You, noble chat, can harness the Winds of Chaos by contributing bits during the stream to help or to hinder our heroes. So for 300 bits, you can give our heroes a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 bits, you can give a monster or a foe that our heroes are fighting a minor mutation. For 500 bits, you can upgrade that to a major mutation. Oh my goodness. It begins.
Oh no!
We're gonna get to what Brucey just did in a moment.
Brucey.
I want to say that Brucey and I have been working together to collate some ideas to kind of change the way we do the monster mutations so far. Whenever somebody redeems a monster mutation, I come up with what happens on the fly. It's not always the most original thing because it's like really like a spur of the moment kind of thing. Brucey and I are working together on creating some kind of a table that we can roll on that determines what those mutations are going to be. And I know that they have reached out to you. Well, I know you are, Brucey, but I know that Brucey has reached out to you, the community, in the various Discords, and I posted about it on my Twitter and things like that. If you have any ideas for what a potential monster mutation might look like, for what a potential buff might look like, that might be something a little bit more interesting than just like a straight number bonus, right? Please reach out to Brucey, reach out to me, post in the Winds of Chaos or the Dungeons and Dragons channels on the various Discords, on Colley's Discord, on my Discord, on Flutter's Discord, and please let us know what would be really cool to have included on that list. Colley, did you have something to add as well?
I was just gonna say, well, take care, Siggy, but I was also gonna say, if you have any ideas, you don't have to know anything about D&D. That's an important part of that. Like, if you have a cool idea for buffing a monster, slap it in there, and we'll think of something, right? We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Because I think that'd be really cool.
Brucey and I know the rules, and the most important rule in D&D is something that we in the tabletop RPG community call the rule of cool.
Yeah.
Which, if it's something that sounds neat, then find a way to make it work. For 600 bits, you can compel a player character's flaw. All of our player characters assembled with us today have character flaws that you can compel them to act upon at an inopportune and awkward time. These could be anything from needing a hit of that smoke leaf pipe to being consumed by the urge to eat something, apparently. I don't know if it's worded quite like that on Maz's character sheet, but somehow Shiraz finds a way to worm his way into that. For 700 bits, you can grant inspiration to one player character. That's an extra d20 that basically it's a reroll. If they fail a roll and they really need to succeed that, they can give it another go with a point of inspiration. You can give them a point of inspiration to use for that purpose. And then the community's favorite for 800 bits, make Flutter die roll on the Wild Magic Search table. Flutter's character Kiona is a wild magic sorcerer. She doesn't have stable control over her magical powers. That's kind of a feature of the character. And so you can make her roll on a randomized table of 50 different magical events that may happen. Some of them might be as benign as little pink and purple butterflies appear. Some may be just funny, like Kiona sprays grease all over the place somehow.
I would argue that that's not always just funny. It can be a big hindrance. It's
true,
done in the
yeah.
right
Hindrance.
moment.
Kiona's been turned into a houseplant. Kiona's been turned into a sheep. Kiona's been turned into a sheep with steel wool. What else has happened? Kiona has cast Fireball centered on herself at, I think, an elevated level several times.
It's always level 3, I think.
Always level 3, something like that, yeah. So all sorts of random things that can happen that can help our party, hinder our party, and generally they just make the game more interesting. Finally, for subscribers to Twitch TV/GhostPepper, that's myself, the DM, can create a custom NPC or magic item of appropriate level to appear in the campaign. And some of our favorite NPCs and magic items have been ones made by the community. I know that Brucey in particular is a prolific creator of magic items, which has been really, really entertaining. They've added a lot of real flavor to the game. All right. So that's the Winds of Chaos. So back to our role-playing warm-up question. What battle in the campaign has been the most memorable for your character?
I think for Kiona, it has to be when Afima was there and they were at that like orc camp, and when they were trying to rescue the other dude guys that I can't think of the name of them.
The Leak Squad.
The League Squad, right? And Kiona ran out into the field and triggered a bevy of wild magic surges to be a distraction so that everybody else could go around another way.
That was a very cool moment. That was a big Kiona hero moment right there.
Yeah.
And
especially since that was orchestrated in DMs between the two of us, and
Yeah.
everybody else was like planning and had no idea what was going on.
Hilarious. Well, I just love it because Afima, her character, she's such a great grandmother, loving grandmother character.
Yeah.
She spent so much time with I almost said Flutter, Kiona, telling her, no, it's okay, you can get a handle on this, this is not a weakness, this is a strength, we'll figure this out. And then she uses it as this amazing strength. It was really, really cool.
Right. Yeah, she's by far, so far, been the most ardent supporter of Kiona's crazy. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Next.
What about Mazra?
Ooh, Mazra. Most memorable battle.
This one's hard. Maybe if I had to pick one, we had a couple of them, but I think maybe the one where the first time they fought those Reaver guys, when she shanked that priest in the back or whatever. So.
Right, yeah, the Eye of Grumsh.
Didn't she have some Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, it was
something like that.
It was really bad.
Well,
No.
what was it? Do you remember?
It was something like it was something about the eyeball. It was like you're so busy looking out your eye that you're not looking behind you or something. It's something silly like that.
Yeah.
Great. Grump should have eyes in the back of your head or something.
Yeah,
like that,
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah, because the priest was the Eye of Grumsh.
Mhm.
It was sort of the kind of mid boss that we fought there.
Mhm.
Nice. What about Foodle?
Well, there were two that sprung to mind, but I think for sure the one that's kind of haunting him is the last battle with Goldrill, actually, on that mountaintop where Foodle's worst nightmare happened, where all of his friends were on the ground. And
Right.
Anyway, he was just very much panicking, and he thought it was the end, and he couldn't save his friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one because it's a reality that could happen at any time.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, geez. And it didn't even take that much. I feel like we definitely could have made it out of there so much better, but it just all went wrong.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just opening my list app that I keep with Vinyl. One thing that I forgot to mention, I sometimes forget to mention this, and I always feel bad about it, but we do have to thank the incredible and incomparable Vinyl Stencil for keeping track of all these bits redeems. So, I can't keep track of it myself, especially not when I'm in the DM zone and trying to not look at chat and things like that. So I don't see that the redeems have happened. And so it's always Vinyl sort of communicating with me behind the scenes to keep track of this stuff. So thank you so much, Vinyl.
Yeah.
All right. Man, so I was telling these guys, chat, that my brain is melted today. It was my first day back to work after the summer, and I've got like 1,000 administrative things to think about for the coming school year. So if this session is a little bit less polished from my performative DM standards as usual, which are not that polished in the first place, I do apologize, but we're gonna make it work, and we're gonna have a good session for you tonight. So last time we left off, you had a little bit of downtime, you had a little bit of you time to come to terms with all the things that have happened to you. You came back from Overton, where you solved the mystery of the windmill, chased off the hag Wendy O'Withers, returned to the caravan. Foodle, you spent some time practicing some of your fighting moves under the tutelage of Slade Ashrain, which apparently came with the side bonus of a little bit of eye candy for Foodle. There was some talk of sneaking peeks and whatnot. And you learned some of the moves of the Battle Master. So I'm looking forward to seeing you use some of those. You practiced them a little bit on Tali, a sparring partner, a dwarf sparring partner of yours. Of course, Kiona, you had a dream while you were unconscious, rendered unconscious by touching the black dais, that kind of brought you back to this glade, this little clearing in a forest by your home, where so many things appear to have happened in your past, and you don't remember any of them, and you can never seem to really be able to separate what actually happened in fact versus what's a dream or a hallucination or a manufactured memory. You're not sure. You don't even know that any of it happened. But from that, you appeared to gain some sort of improved power as your magical powers came back to you after losing them for a time, and the presence in your mind going silent for several days.
Yes. Yeah.
Brucey? Brucey is actually, because Brucey is so well studied in D&D lore, Brucey actually, I think, knows more than anybody else within our community what is actually going on here.
Right.
But Brucey, they're not telling.
Yeah, thank goodness.
No.
Because I
I've
have
sworn
no
them
idea,
to secrecy,
and I love it.
Yeah.
Brucey also gifted Kiona a really fantastic weapon last time.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
That I'm really, really excited to use.
Yeah. It's like a rope dart, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna be so much fun. If you're interested in seeing something like, the thing, my Discord's Winds of Chaos has a video with somebody using the weapon that I got.
Yeah, that was a really, really
awesome.
cool video.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching that video.
Mm-hmm.
And finally we come to Mazra. Mazra's aunt, who they had recovered, had apparently joined the forces with the Reavers, who had been raiding, pillaging, slaughtering, capturing, and enslaving people all over the region of the Stormspire Mountains and the highlands on either side of it. And but after a couple days in captivity, she appeared to suffer from some sort of a mental break or psychosis that you concluded required a more thanks to the help of a eccentric priest Lucius, who you're not even sure what is going on with that guy, if he's legit or what. But you concluded that she was in need of healing of a more spiritual nature. Took her to a shrine to the ancient orcish spirits of fire, Whereupon you, as an entire party, entered into a secret antechamber behind this pool of oil, this ever burning pool of oil that served as a shrine of sorts. Made it into the secret antechamber behind it, where you encountered an elderly orcish smith who spoke in riddles, told vague stories and anecdotes, and at the end of it, you realize that thanks to his sort of roundabout cryptic guidance, that Mazra had the power within her all this time to harness the spirit of fire, and became a multi-class rogue paladin.
So
Which I
crazy.
am really,
It's the coolest
really
move
looking
I've
forward to
ever
where you go
seen.
with that. Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And so, jumping into it, we come back to our story with you once again on the road, out ahead of your caravan. Before we really jump into it, is there anything that you did at the caravan before setting out on the road again, restocking in on any sort of supplies or anything like that?
Yes. Foodle bought.
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check this. I think. Oh yeah, just one health potion. So, and that's I think 50. Oh gosh, I gotta go. Ah, dag nabbit. All right. Okay, there we go. He did that as quickly as possible.
Okay. Yep. Right. Mazra, Kiona, are you feeling stocked up?
Kiona bought some crossbow bolts. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think for 20, it's like a gold.
Yeah, I think it's 1 gold for 20.
Also, Ghost, I noticed, I don't know if this is normal or not, but like, I have 4, like in my inventory, I have 4 superiority dice. Just in my inventory, I guess?
Your inventory? Or is it you have like, what's it called, like resources or something? I think that's normally what it's
Yeah,
for.
I put them over there, but like, there's some in my inventory for some reason. I'm like,
Some in
they're
your
not,
inventory?
they're not real dice, right? Like,
No, they're
these
not.
are
No,
just
they're not.
things
No,
that
no. I don't know.
How did this happen? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But
I don't
yeah,
know-
I was
I
like,
don't know
wait, what? Okay, yeah, maybe
I don't
it's-
even see them there.
Oh, you
Did you
don't see
delete
them?
them,
Okay,
or-
they're near the top.
No.
They're just under my light crossbow. Anyway, just I have an action surge in my inventory. Like, what is going on in my inventory?
What is that? Yeah. I guess when you add something as ammunition
I was gonna say
on
if you
the
have
right side, it must add it to your inventory.
right, if you
Yeah.
have something
Must
like
be-
that over there, that
yeah.
is what I've noticed. Yeah.
Okay, but I
Yeah.
can safely delete it. Hopefully. Oh yeah, and it's still over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's nifty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit of a funny thing with Roll20. The primary intent. Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, I deleted them. I was like, you know what?
No, it's gone from your ammunition column as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that the roll 20
think the-
automatically does it. So you're
Yeah,
gonna have
I think the intention is that
okay.
you use that part of the sheet just for ammunition, but it's supposed to be like, it says like other resource and things like that. So I think it's meant to be like sorcery points and things like that as well.
yeah, but okay. Well, anyway,
Right.
sorry
don't know.
about that. But yeah, we
Seems
can,
like that would be useful. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail us.
Mazra, anything to stock up on?
I think she'll just get 1 healing potion as well.
Okay. So today you've been given a very special task indeed. Over the last few days of the refugee caravan, you call home trundling along, heading towards the capital of the Cormantian kingdom, Lysantia, the day comes when you are practically, less than a day's ride away from the city gates themselves. And when that happened, the mayor and Undrelor summoned you forth, met with you, and they gave you the important task of escorting the two of them as they ride ahead of the caravan to the capital city to negotiate entry for the refugees into the city's walls, so that hopefully they might have a place to rest and recuperate and be protected. And so you're riding along on the road with Undrelor, your caravan sponsor, and Mayor Roundtree, its political leader, and you come upon the vast gates of Lysantia itself. And I have for you a map that I don't know if it's right to say I made it. I generated it using a browser-based map generator and then edited it a little bit. So this is not original art, but there it is.
That's
so you
so
got
dope.
It looks
Wow.
neat, doesn't it?
What?
Right? That's amazing.
Yeah, it looks nice. That's I can't remember what the it's like a little browser based flash thing on itch.io.
Yes.
But it's pretty neat.
The
yeah,
Grove.
it's pretty neat.
I want to go visit all of it. Okay, but hold
That's
on. We'll
really
get into the
cool.
role play. But damn, that's freaking dope. Holy.
You are going to be your Papacito. Oh my god.
Oh damn, Papacito. Hell yeah.
So you're going to be spending some time in this city, if all goes well, and you're successful in negotiating admittance for your caravan into the city. You're planning on spending the next few weeks, possibly months here. So you will have time. You will have plenty of time to explore Lysantia to your heart's content. All I ask is that you tell me one session ahead of time so that I can. I mean, I have every single building in this
Right.
city prepared.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like a
every
video
single
game.
building.
You just load up the
A
city.
little NPC sheet for every single citizen of the city. Yeah.
Yeah, Foodle's gonna be
Um,
asking about the history of every establishment they enter.
Yeah,
so,
okay. Okay.
Oh god.
But you see before you, as the sort of wilderness and the pastures give way to a quilt, like sort of a quilt work of farmers' fields and gently rolling hills. This idyllic pastoral landscape, and then eventually over the horizon, the little villages and hamlets appear to coalesce into one great urban metropolis located at a bend in the river. And you see before you the grand walls of Lysantia itself. You see a grand stone castle located on the northern end. You see a large temple that the best way to describe it would be like a cathedral, like a Gothic medieval cathedral, somewhere in the center of town, and all enclosed in these what you can't help but find your eyes drawn towards, these really sturdy and powerful looking walls and battlements, that after months and months and months that you've spent on the road, your community basically naked and defenseless in the wilderness, the sight of those walls are a most welcome sight. You also can't help but be reminded of all the way back in between sessions 1 and 2, where sort of our narrative for session 2, just to remind you, had you first flee to the city of Haltern and be rejected admittance into that city, and so you can't help but have a little bit of a pang of worry that the same might happen to you here. As you sort of stop at the top of the hill and gaze over at it, Mayor Roundtree remarks, well, it is an imposing sight, isn't it?
It
Incredible.
is indeed.
This rivals even Ilion.
Are we coming in from the south or the north? I'm sorry.
Oh, good question.
The south. You're coming in from the south.
Coming in
Okay.
from down here. Okay.
Yep.
So we see, hold on, just for chat. Also, Dragnelian, thank you so much for the raid. Oh,
Oh my goodness, and another raid.
Toast!
Oh
Welcome,
my
Raiders.
goodness.
Holy crap, welcome everybody. You guys are amazing.
Welcome, Raiders.
No, Dragnelian, you're fine. You're fine. Oh my word. Welcome everybody. Toast, what were you doing? Oh, you were probably doing some emotes. That's amazing. I also, Dragnelian, I hope your stream went well. Toast, I hope yours went well as well, I guess. I hope they went well. But yeah, so you guys, we've just found this amazing city called Lysantia, and so what we're seeing as we're coming in, we're seeing the Sunset District and the South District. Now, is there anything that we would notice about these districts, or we're maybe not close enough yet, or like do they have different looks, or they just kind of look like cottages? And
Why don't you guys roll some perception or investigation checks as you choose to, if you feel like your character is really like trying to take a look at the lay of the land,
So is that a,
and then I'll tell you based on the results of your rolls how many questions you can ask me.
oh,
is this a road or a river?
It's a river.
Okay.
wait, which one?
The
Big brown.
brown line running north to south.
Oh, the brown line is the river. Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
a river. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right,
Also,
we're coming in
oh, go ahead.
directly from the south. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, you're on this road here. Well, you can't see. Hold on. You're on this road here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
So
okay.
we're mostly
Yeah.
seeing maybe the
That one,
fields and
south.
Yep.
South District. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
But it's like a rolling hills kind of. So you got a pretty good. And the city itself is located on several hills as well.
Right. Well, I was gonna say, rename character. You have a D&D starter set but never played it. I had never played until like 8 months ago, when these characters got me involved, and oh my gosh, I think it's by far my favorite game. Like, it's so
Best game ever.
so
You
good.
won't regret it.
So much fun. Yeah, highly.
Yeah, we've been running this campaign since Christmas,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy to think
and
about.
we're still early days.
Yeah,
Still early days.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I just love it. Anyway,
Bubs, did you put the commands for our characters in the chat? Yeah.
I
No?
believe
Probably
so. So if I do ! Kiona, perfect. Okay,
There you
so
go.
you guys can get to know the characters a little bit if you do
Yeah,
exclamation mark and then
it's
their
there.
name. So Foodle's, oh right, Foodle's gonna see what he can see.
So Foodle rolled a 12. Okay. Yeah, you
I
can
rolled a
ask.
12.
You rolled a
Foodle
12.
12 too?
Okay.
No, Foodle rolled a. Oh, this is very good. Where's my character sheet?
Oh, I saw. Oh, that was you who rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Flutter. Okay.
Foodle rolled a 22.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Foodle's very perceptive, alright? He technically rolled a 17 plus 5, but...
Oh my god.
No. That's a 22.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Kiona, you can ask one question. Foodle, you can ask 5 questions.
Oh. You know what, Kiona, you go first.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry. I've got a couple questions I can ask straight away if you're
Yeah, if you want to lead off with some, I'm not exactly sure what my question is yet.
Okay. Is there a certain look to this district that we can see, the South District? And by that I mean
yeah.
like what are the buildings made out of? Do they, is it am I supposed to picture, like classic medieval architecture, or is there some other sort of? Okay.
Yeah, classic medieval architecture. You can see almost like this district outside, sort of growing up at the shadow of the walls, is almost basically a community unto itself. You can spy from your vantage points a couple of little pop-up market areas on the streets. People moving their animals through the streets and their goods and their produce. You see that there's not much of a lineup at these two gates, but you see a much, you can sort of spy in the distance, a much more significant procession of people sort of over here.
Oh.
Kind of coming in and out of the city.
Okay. And the walls, are they a particular color? Are they stone? Are they wood? What would the walls be?
First of all, I saw that Volatile Toast is not going to see any of us because he's taking a day off Twitch. Thank you, Toast, for standing up for
Absolutely,
what you believe in.
Cheers.
I'm going to be doing the same thing. I respect you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I respect you.
Yeah, for sure. And by the way, if I don't think I did a shout out, maybe somebody did for Toast. But I will be taking a day off Twitch as well tomorrow. And that means I won't be on Twitch watching streams either. And if you guys are curious about why, Toast actually has quite a good post in his Discord. So go give him a follow and check out his Discord if you're curious why we're taking the day off. I'm going to leave it as a little mystery. Yeah. Oh, right.
So sorry, Collie, what was your question?
Oh yeah, the look of the walls. Like an elven city might have sort of a different colors and maybe different, stuff it's made out of. Is it stone wall? Is it brick?
So you were never allowed close enough to any major settlements in Ilion. You saw things like army camps and things like that.
Right.
So the only walled city that you've probably ever seen, Foodle, was Haltern.
Right.
That one time that you attempted to flee to there first before going to Ilion, and the walls are significantly larger here than they were at Haltern. This is a I'm not going to say this city was like twice as big, but 1.5 times as big kind of thing. So the walls are higher, they're thicker. You can see more sort of fortifications along the walls, like battlements, guard towers, things like that.
Okay. And then does anything in or around the city pop out to him? Points of interest, basically. Like, is there a large cathedral or a palace, or I don't know, right?
Not too much out of the city.
Okay.
Not on the outskirts of the city.
Okay.
You can, like I said, you can see some smaller sort of markets. Like there's a little market here, or there's an intersection of streets. There's a little one here. There's a somewhat larger one over here, but they pale in comparison to what you can see, what little you can see sort of over the walls into the city.
Okay. I think that's 4. Are there any like boats, or I don't know how big the river is. Like, is it big trade ships? Is
pretty
it little
sizable.
Canoes? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Wow.
Yep. More like barges.
Okay.
Barges and gondola size, but they're going both ways. The river is large enough to fit traffic moving in two directions, and there's quite a few.
All right, cool.
From here, you can't spot wherever the main harbor is, but you can see all sorts of little harbor, like little ports here and there.
So,
Kiona.
Because of Kiona's past in the ranch, her eye is drawn around to the farmlands, and she spots that little settlement over outside of the city on that side. She can kind of see some houses and stuff over there. Is there anything she can?
Is it this one?
Yeah.
That almost looks like its own self-contained village that kind of serves probably all. It reminds you a lot of Blycross, actually.
Okay.
It looks to be about that size, probably serving, providing whatever trades or crafts that farmers need
Sure.
in that sort of area.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Well, this is a very busy city. This is incredible. Are we gonna get lost here? We should maybe find a guide or a map. We should buy a map.
I agree. It's much bigger than anything I think I've ever seen.
Yes. And this is bigger than Haltern.
It is true that this is quite a large city. Angelor kind of says with a little bit of disinterest. He's not looking down on your observations. He just doesn't appear to be sharing the wide-eyed awe and shell shock that you are exhibiting, seeing all of this.
Us little country bumpkins have never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Angelor kind of looks over at you, and if he picked up on the sarcasm, he doesn't let on, and he just kind of shrugs and says, "Well, indeed, I suppose."
Well, I guess go talk to whoever we should talk to. I guess do we ask for an audience, Underlord? Do you know, with whoever the Reeve or is this the capital?
This
No, Reeve.
this is it's a my goodness.
What? No, wait. Were you making the Reeve joke or the Reaver joke? Oh god.
No, Reaver as well, because you said the Reeve or, and then sort of trailed off. I was
I was trying to think of
So for anybody just the Reavers, the Bloodfoot Reavers have been kind of the antagonist organization so far. Let's not ask for them. No. This is the capital of Comantia. It is the city is governed by, my understanding is a mayor and a council of elders, but our dealings will be with the king, who resides in this city.
I guess. Fiona, did I have it or did you have it? Didn't we get a letter from that general guy that might help us out here? It was.
I do believe we have it. It's probably in the bag, unless Mazra has it.
I mean, I don't know too much about kings.
One of us would
but I
have
don't
put it
think
in there.
It's probably in the bag of holding, yeah.
Okay. I don't think the 5 of us showing up and asking to see the king will get us an audience. So let's definitely have that.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's in the bag of holding. Haha! I did write it down.
Kiona pulls it out of the bag of holding. Perfect.
It's all crumpled, like.
All right. Well, I guess lead on.
Sorry,
we'll
just
start our
because
horse up again,
normally
and-
normally I try not to pay attention to chat too much, but Renamed Character seems interested in this whole D&D thing, and I just love introducing new
Oh,
people to the hobby,
absolutely.
so I'm perfectly
Fantastic.
happy to stop every now and then and explain. So please ask your questions.
Right, and we have some very
Yeah.
knowledgeable people in
Yes.
chat that know a lot about D&D as well.
Yeah,
and
but
know a lot about
we
this
got Robert the
campaign.
Bruce is super knowledgeable.
Megan.
Stolen
Megan.
Striker, if she's lurking or not. This is something called Roll20, which is a website. It's a browser-based program that you can use to run your virtual tabletops.
I say Pug. I think
All right.
you're shortchanging us.
I think so, Pug. Yes, well, let us take that letter and having an audience with the king is precisely what we will need to do. But that will be something for myself and Mayor Roundtree to arrange.
You see Kiona kind of like give a little, like put her head back a little bit and like let out a deep breath and like.
We have a little bit of another task for you,
Oh.
which we can worry about that once you've brought us safely to the palace.
Okay.
So for now, onward, and Foodle, do try to keep your jaw off the ground.
Of course. I'll do my best.
We don't want to look too much like country bumpkins who have never seen a city so large.
Little like looks
I hear
down
you,
at his
Mayor.
outfit.
Much though we may all be.
He kind of sort of licks his finger and tries to get some smudges off.
Monster just has a look on her face that says, "Speak for yourselves."
Oh.
Ooh.
Kiona will take that to heart. She at least knows how to pretend. Not the Mazra thing, but she'll take note of that. But she
Right.
will. She's good at giving that show. So she'll take a lead. She'll start give her horse a little, kick in the sides and start down the hill.
Right. And so you enter through the what is this, the South District? Yeah, you enter through the South District gate right here. Travel up the main through road. There's another little side street, a little bit of a narrower street before you enter the main the sort of main road through the city. You pass by this area right here that looks to be a massive sort of almost an empty field or like a fairground, and there are people sort of milling about on it, children playing kickball, people having some picnics, a couple people over here by the riverbank fishing. You're reminded of a small field outside of Blycross that was called the Common, which was a place where everybody could, is a public space where anybody could do pretty much whatever they wanted with that land, whether it was like having some picnics or playing games, or you would occasionally hold festivals there. Continuing down the crowded main thoroughfare, you enter another plaza. This one paved over with fine flagstones, and on the eastern end of which is this massive cathedral-like structure that you spied off in the distance, and you think huge vaulting windows, spires, stained glass windows, over the main entrance of which is a circular stained glass window, and imprinted upon it is a symbol of some sort. built-in stained glass relief. And anybody who wants to can roll religion to see if they recognize the symbol.
Oh, Foodle's definitely gonna. He's not gonna know.
Kiona
but
definitely does not recognize that symbol.
He's gonna think about it.
Yeah, I'm looking for my dice.
What did Foodle roll?
He rolled a 16 plus 0, which is not bad.
16's okay.
Yeah, that's better than what Kiona got.
Oh gosh! Oh no!
I got a 15.
Okay. Everybody except Kiona. Yeah. You recognize this symbol as identifying this structure as a temple of Staravia, who is the goddess of light and goodness, and sort of good aligned order, and the chief deity of the elves.
Yes.
You guys have probably seen it, Mazra and Foodle. Maybe Kiona just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Maybe she didn't see it. But you've probably seen this symbol a lot in Ilion, as it's the chief religion that the Elven people follow.
I muted myself. I deafened myself when you said what it was.
Oh my goodness!
So it's the temple of.
Perfect.
No. I don't want to know. The point was that I don't know it. So.
Okay.
True.
I guess it works.
Well, don't read the chat then. Don't read the Roll20 chat.
It's fine. Kiona would have been too involved with her horses in Ilion, so it doesn't.
Yep. There was a lot going on while you were there. It was not an easy time for you.
Mm-mm.
So she's like the goddess of light and the elves?
Yep. Credited by the Elven people, Mazra and Foodle, you would know as being sort of the creator of the Elven race. This plaza that you've entered also appears to function as a major market square in the city, and you see merchant stalls with colorful cloth awnings. I guess that's what you would call them. Just sort of dotted all around you. The sights, the sounds, the smells of 100 exotic products taken from all over, parts beyond your understanding, permeate. And then bordering the district are some rather sort of wealthy and upscale looking buildings, and in fact you're beginning to see some residences around here as you enter old Lysantia that certainly rival and exceed the splendor of even the mayor's manor in Blycross.
Foodle keeps catching himself with his mouth wide open and then remembers what the mayor said.
Mazra has the faint light of arson in her eyes.
Okay.
God. For Frick's sake. We're not gonna make it out of this town alive, are we?
Yona is super focused. She's schooled herself. She's following the road. Trying not to look like an outsider.
Great. And as you're going past, the streets are becoming more and more crowded. This market plaza is extremely busy. People are bumping up against you. People are bumping up against your horses as you're riding by. You are, as sort of country folk who are used to like putting your arms out like this and just being able to freely move around. I don't know any of you, if anybody in chat who's from like a really small town and in the middle of nowhere, and then you travel to somewhere like New York or London or Paris, and it's like, this is very much what you're experiencing. As you might bump a horse into somebody and they'll stop and turn around. Hey, watch it. And you know,
we have the bag of
First
holding,
trip
and
to New York
who
City.
has it?
Kiona, since she was the one that pulled the scroll
Okay.
out.
As they're going, Ma's just gonna lean over and be like, "Make sure you keep that thing very close to you." And she'll
Kiona
kind
will
of
shift a little bit and pull it down so it's like underneath her arm a little bit
Yeah.
as she's riding.
And she might shift and tell Foodle the same thing, like keep your coin purse like close to your chest.
Foodle's gonna take it off of his belt and like tuck it into his backpack.
Right.
right. You leave the temple market, the street. You take this street here, out of the temple plaza area, heading on north towards the royal palace. The street becomes no less busy as you go, but you are entering a much more sort of upscale neighborhood. The mansions are getting huge. The clothing that the people are wearing as they meander around the street is becoming more and more opulent and sophisticated.
Kiona,
people are
you
sort of
might-
peering at you over the edge of fans, just like, oh my, who is this?
As you move through as we move through the city, there might be like very subtle small changes to Kiona's outfit going, because she's like, I want to blend in. So she's gonna start like, she's thinking, she doesn't maybe realize she's doing it, but her clothing is doing it. As they go through the city, it starts to change a little bit. It doesn't get like super fancy or anything, but like it gets cleaner, maybe like better lines and stuff.
Nice. And as all of that takes place, you feel increasingly sort of self-conscious about your experience, and as that self-consciousness begins to change your magical clothing that you wear, it also kind of a little bit of magical energy, sort of a little bit of arcane power slips free of your control. And I would like you to roll on the wild magic surge table.
God,
this wild
if
magic
she
surge
fireballs us, we're so fucked. No.
brought to you
Oh.
by
I don't know why I say anything
You
at
know
all
what, though?
ever, you guys. I should just keep my mouth shut.
Khaleesi
Ghost would have to find a
has
way to
come
make it work,
to
though.
Westeros. Oh my god.
Because you put so much work into this.
Oh god.
Also, while you're rolling, Pug, thank you so much.
Oh,
Holy
no!
crap, that's so generous. Wait, what is that? What'd you roll?
She's gonna change races.
Oh
and then
shit!
everybody in the vicinity goes invisible.
Wait.
oh sorry, what's the vicinity?
30 feet.
What? That's like tons of
30
people.
feet.
That's like 100 people.
30 feet. Oh my goodness.
Wait, where'd everyone go? Hello?
There's like a rough circle of 30 feet around Kiona where everybody just suddenly disappears from view. And you know, a whole bunch of people, there's this old woman who's fanning herself looking at you, and as these people disappear, and her fan just clatters onto the floor, and she's
oh my god, thank god we went invisible, because she's gonna be a Goliath when
That's
you see her
ama-
again, you guys.
oh, a
No
Goliath. Oh my goodness.
Holy
The fanciest Goliath ever.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck? Well, welcome RFC
That
Chaos.
is amazing. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome,
Oh my
Raiders.
God,
Thank you so
our
much for the
horses
raid.
This is perfect.
Oh my Christ, this happened.
Oh,
Kiona's
man.
gonna die right now.
That's so good.
Oh, jeez.
That's
She's
so
like,
good.
oh no. That's all you hear. All you hear is, oh no.
Well, Foodle's gonna immediately stop because he realizes there's probably gonna be like a massive pileup as everyone like
Just stops what they're doing, right?
bumping into each other or like running over each other. Oh no! Kiona, are you okay? Hello?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm sorry.
Oh no. Fiona, I don't know where you are, but we should. You need to maybe take a breather and calm down. I've got smoke leaf. I don't know if it's legal here, but we don't.
I'm
We
not
don't
sure
need.
now's the time, Poodle.
Okay. I know, but now might be the perfect time. How long is this gonna last? Do you know? If we can find each other.
We should definitely not be here when this ends.
Oh
The
yeah. that's
invisibility
true.
ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell. So, for the 1 minute. For 1 minute. One minute. I'm
okay,
sorry.
Yeah, maybe we don't have enough time.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
let's just Well, wait. How will we find our way out? I don't want to run anyone over with my horse.
I don't know.
It's fine. They knew what they were getting into.
No, monster, we can't just trample people.
No, they didn't know what they
There
were
could be
getting into.
children. They had no idea.
Just people in the street, all of a sudden they go invisible.
my God.
They're on the
It,
open street.
it must be a
I
sign
suppose this could happen.
from. It's a sign from Stravia. The
Just
city
hear
is
some random
blessed.
voice somewhere.
Yeah, you hear all sorts of people like screaming, and then invisible people start screaming because they're like, "Oh, Martha, is that a ghost?"
Oh God. We'll see the smoke. Oh, shit.
Does Underlord or the mayor have anything to say about this as it's happening? Because they went invisible too. I mean, let's talk about it.
You can't see it, but you can feel Underlord glaring at you.
Mm.
Can Majra feel Underlord glaring at them?
Roll perception.
Guys, I'm actually like shaking right now
Oh,
in real life.
Jeez, that's pretty
Perception
bad.
is the worst.
This is pretty bad.
This is the worst time for this kind of thing to happen.
I only rolled a 7.
So that's a no then.
It's only a 1 minute
So
long
no.
spell, Striker, so he
Yeah.
doesn't need to dispel it. So
Yeah. And Brucey donated the bits for it.
also, yeah.
So I don't want to cancel their wild magic thing.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
god. Oh my god.
Poodle's just
Oh
gonna
my
start
God.
talking to the people
That's
near.
you just hear Angelor's voice kind of speaking to you in hushed tones, yet very clear in your mind, probably magically assisted.
Can he do that if I'm wearing that necklace?
What is the necklace that you're wearing?
Oh, wait, what?
The necklace that I'm wearing is he doesn't know I'm wearing it. It's sorry. Let me just find it here. Amulet of proof against detection and location.
No, you can hear him.
Okay, all right.
He's not trying to detect or locate you.
Okay.
Let's hurry along. I don't think we want to be caught here when this spell ends.
Kiana will spur her horse to walk just a little faster.
Yeah, and so you guys do a little bit like your horses are like going this speed, and then you kind of just go like.
Especially Poodle's pony.
As they're going, can if Majra can like figure out where Kuna is like auditorially.
I mean, she was right next to you when we started this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they're going, she just kind of is like in an undertone, assuming Kyoto's still there. She's just like, "Good job."
Poodle's
Not
Oh,
sarcastically, like literally, like you did a good job.
I'm shocked.
too
If
stunned to
I bet if
really
Mazra wasn't on horseback, he'd be like, nicking things from other people.
In this district of the city, yes, she would.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right. Yeah, we're in the fancy part of town, aren't we?
Mhm.
Right?
Poodle's just saying, "Oh, coming through! Watch out! I don't know where you are, but watch out!"
We can see the visible people after the 30-foot
Right,
thing,
yeah.
though. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it like
Yeah.
I said, the spell only lasts a minute. So, We're gonna pop
There's
right
probably
back out.
a
in a
few
second.
invisible people like following in your direction.
Right.
They're probably just panicking in place.
Right.
Right, and before long, you find yourselves, and sort of shortly before you arrive there, you find yourselves before the gates of another large wall, this time within the city, on the other side of which is the royal palace, a large edifice built of a very, very bright white stone. And as you sort of come up to a halt at the gate, the invisibility wears off, and the guards standing at the gate kind of just go like,
Hello.
"The
Oh my!
devil is that?"
Oh my God, it's Kiona. You look like you could hold me in your hand.
What did you?
Didn't you hear there was some kind of magical accident back in the plaza back then?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got caught in that magical accident?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
We barely made
Oh
it
my
out.
goodness! Are you okay?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not assassins come to kill the king, are you?
Well, if we were, we wouldn't tell you, would we?
Good point. He's got a good point. What's your business here then?
Well, we are part of a caravan passing through this area, and just Andralor, I think, and Mayor Roundtree are here to seek an audience with the king to discuss where the caravan could stay. Well, we come to trade and pay for stuff.
Then, well, I certainly hope you pay. Yeah, I certainly hope you'll be paying for stuff that you trade for. But that's not my jurisdiction. Well, you lot, you can drop any weapons you have off on the guardhouse right on the other side of this gate, and you can head on into the castle. Megan, I need to put chat away. You freaking made me laugh.
My brain just died after trade. I didn't know where that sentence was going. Oh God. Oh God. Freaking frugal.
You should clip that one.
Look, he had a rough day yesterday. He was stoned out of his gourd. He's still recovering.
Yeah.
Sounds like woof, if ever.
Right.
What's the timestamp, chat? Oh, thank you.
112.
So the guards open the gate up for you, but Mayor Roundtree kind of stops and turns around before you move through. And she says, myself and Angela will take it from here. We'll let you know when the audience with the king is set to happen. We imagine that we might be waiting for some time. In the meantime, why don't you avail yourselves of the amenities inside the city, and while you're at it, have a bit of a look at the lay of the land. Scope out if anything in this city might be threatening to this caravan. Whether it be the attitudes of the people, anything untoward that might be happening in the shadows and in the alleyways. Before we settle our people in this city, we want to know that it's actually safe for them.
Of course.
Kiona's like vigorously nodding her head because she does not want to be going further into this situation.
Yes. Mayor Roundtree thinks that might be for the best, now that every part of you has grown 3 sizes this day.
Oh God. Like so much.
She tries to like shrink down a little bit.
Boodle's gonna like sidle his pony up to her and be like, "Holy crap." Crap. Just like comparing.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
She's
Mazra, you
seen this
should.
before.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Mazra, you go ahead. Okay. Now, are you gonna contact us? Is it like with a messenger or?
Undulur kind of turns around and gives Foodle a patient smile. I have my ways.
It sounds creepy when you say it. Okay.
Oh,
Well-
did it? I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to sound creepy.
No, it's fine. I think it's just the. Anyway,
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
all right.
Well,
I don't get out much.
that's okay.
You know.
Well, we good luck on the meeting, and we'll do our best. We're gonna do some investigating, right, Mazra?
Yep.
Don't worry. We're renowned detectives. We've already cracked the case.
Yes. Well, you go do whatever it is you do most effectively, and just make sure that you pay for stuff.
Of course.
Toodles. They kind of
More
both.
does.
Undulur is like trying not to laugh as he says that part. They both turn around and head back into the palace walls. I need to take a really quick 1 minute break.
Okay.
And you three can maybe discuss amongst yourselves what you're going to do first,
That's
because
what
you've
I
all
was
sent me some things that you would like to do while in this city.
Okay.
I also need to take a quick break.
Right back.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well-
Okay. Oh.
Well, I think first things first, Kiona.
I think I need more wine.
Well, there's probably. I bet there's a fancy pub in this part of town. My word. I
I
think.
think maybe we should save that for later, though.
Yeah, agreed. Especially if we're going to be looking into. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, do monsters stalk the the sewers or something? Like, who knows? We got to find out what's going on in the city. Is there a
I don't know.
plague? You know?
Have you seen anybody else here that looks like me now?
Oh, like a Goliath?
Yeah.
I should probably do a perception roll.
Yeah. Well, I can just ask him, but I imagine this is a fairly diverse city, but like
Probably.
I don't know.
I love that we
don't know
get
how
cat
weird it is
cam
that
as
suddenly
soon
there's
as-
the Goliath, right? And now Gaia is the
Well, Mazra, what do you think? Cat butt. Instant cat butt.
cat butt.
Well, I definitely think we should buy a map. One that has gorgeous details, maybe some coloring, so that we can, and is labeled with the different districts, right? And then maybe we could see if we could find like a tour guide. We could pay somebody to show us around and tell us a bit about the city, right?
I don't know if I would want to do that.
Oh, okay. All right. You just ask the barkeeps what the word is in town, or? Okay.
I do think so. The cat did come into your camera. Yeah.
Yeah,
she-
very much so. As soon as you were gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should definitely pay for the map. And I was also thinking, so map rumors, figure out what's going on in the town. And also, I was thinking, I think it's like left my brain. I was thinking about cats. Yeah, well, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it'll come back.
What is it? Map rumors, cats.
There's got to be stray cats. It's a city. This is how things go. Like they are the ones that.
There are stray cats and dogs everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I did
Ghost
mean
is
to
fun.
ask: is this a fairly diverse city in terms of the populace being all kinds of different people?
So
Mostly human, from what you can see, which
Okay.
Cormantia is a mostly human kingdom. But you do see others moving around. You see elves, you see dwarves, you see...
Okay.
Pardon me, you see some orcs and half-orcs.
Okay, so
Half
Fiona's
elves.
a little less weird that she's different again.
just remember, and Madra's like, as they're just doing their thing, she's like, just remember, people who live in cities like this, they all think that they're better than you. They're not.
Oh.
Everyone here is probably going to try to swindle you, so you have to be on your top guard. Don't trust anything anybody says.
Kiona makes up her mind to never go into a shop without Mazra by her side.
Wait, like a whole town of Brunors?
Yes.
Ugh. Poodle's starting to look around a little worriedly. Well,
I think I might know where I could get a good idea of what this city's like. But I'm not sure. Well, I mean, y'all can come with me, but I think I might go back out to the... There's like a little farm village outside here.
oh.
It might be wise if we stick together.
Honest.
Well, how do you feel about getting a map first? I was just going to ask the guard, where there was a nearby store, a shop. Okay, I'm going to do that. Hello, I'm Foodle.
What?
We spoke
Oh
earlier.
dear.
Foodle approaches.
Who are you saying hello to?
Oh, sorry, he's saying hello to the guard again.
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Again?
We are looking to purchase and pay for a map of the city. Is there a shop that you know
I
of?
look like a tour guide to you?
Oh, no. I just thought, you're a guard. You probably know the city.
I'm a guard. I'm a guard of the Royal Palace here.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm not your welcoming committee into the city. I have important things to do. Like stand here and guard the gate.
Well, and
Sounds very important.
you're doing a great
It is
job.
very important, thank you.
Indeed.
I think we should maybe go on about our
You-
business.
There is an informational kiosk staffed by a lovely young woman in the Temple Plaza.
Ooh. Well, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir. Kiona will turn her horse around and start riding.
You have a wonderful day.
The guards just sort of look at each other. Tourists.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, bye! And Poodle's gonna follow.
I told you, everyone here is a jerk.
Okay, but wait, what is a kiosk? What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll find it, and it's the temple place. We saw that when we came back through here, so if we just keep going this way.
Okay. Oh, yeah. With the temple, we can't possibly miss it. Yeah, let's just... Okay, let's do it. All right. Oh, yeah, and
All right. So,
would we have seen... So Foodle's going to be keeping an eye out for any other Goliaths. See if they... I don't know if he's...
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
S, okay.
Madra's making herself look intimidating so no one tries to steal from them.
I think I can take care of the intimidation part at this point.
Foodle's just looking...
She's already pretty miffed
Right.
about the whole situation.
Mazra
She's got the
likes-
sour look on her face. And
Madra likes Goliath, Kiona.
Oh, well, I'm glad Mazra likes Goliath.
Wow.
Kiona.
Okay. You make your way back to the Temple Plaza, located right here, smack in the middle of the city. Once again, this is the main market of the city, so there is this cacophony of merchants hawking their wares, bright colors, signs everywhere. But through it all, you can make out on near the center of the plaza. You can make out a little sign, a wooden sign with a question mark on it, and underneath, written in common, is information.
Oh, wait. Is that it over there? That's got to be it, right?
Must be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go see. Hello.
All right. you jostle your way through the crowds up to this small
Wait.
table.
Are we jostling? Are we still on our horses? This is the thing. Like,
You're still on your horses, yeah.
okay, all right, cool. I'm concerned about the horses at this point.
I'm concerned about your horse. I don't know. I think...
My horse has been chosen to be the biggest horse amongst them
that's
because
good.
she does not know.
Right. Okay, that's good.
And you come up to the table, and there's a woman, sort of, late 30s to middle age, dark hair, human, standing behind the table. And when you come up and say hello to her, she turns around with this huge, almost creepy smile beaming on her face. Hello! Welcome to Cormantia! The capital city here is called Lysantia. What can I do for you today?
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name's Foodle. This is Mazra and Kiona. What's your name?
Don't tell people my name.
Oh,
Poodle, Mazra, and Kiona, welcome.
this is Hila.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Is her name Kiona or Sheila?
No, her. The other one.
Oh,
The sort of greenish one.
Let's just get
This
the
one.
so this one is Sheila,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
this
Sheila?
one is Mazra, and you're Kiona.
Oh God. Okay, doesn't matter.
Just get the map.
Lovely.
We are looking for a map, and we're hoping you can help us. Maybe a map of the.
I have so many maps. I have plain maps, glossy maps, wood carving maps, commemorative gold leaf
We
maps.
just need a map of the
yes.
city.
The 100th anniversary of the map.
How much are
You
those?
just need which?
The
We just need a map of the city.
We need your cheapest one.
the commemorative. Wow. What do you mean?
A map of the city that shows us the districts.
I do have this complimentary map.
Oh.
And she whips out a map that basically looks like a child's restaurant paper placemat kind of map. It's for the children. You can color it in yourself.
Foodle's like, oh, perfect. Thank you. Now, how much for
There
the?
you are, little boy.
Thank you so much. Now, how much for the
Now-
commemorative one?
Oh, well, you'll have to ask your mommy about that one, little boy. The commemorative map sells for 200 gold pieces.
Ah.
We don't need the commemorative map.
Oh,
We just
Mom.
need a map. Yes, Poodle, I got you.
Mother.
I want the
I'll just-
commemorative map.
Foodle,
Right.
you can get that later if you want it.
Okay.
Mhm. I just want a map of the city that shows me the districts and the roads, how to get from one place to another.
Oh, well, this one, I can sell to you for 10 silver pieces or 1 gold piece. The standard exchange rate here in Lysantia.
How much copper is in a gold piece?
100.
100.
She will pay the woman in 100 copper
Oh
pieces.
my God.
That's 1 silver.
Oh,
No, it's 1,000 copper.
1,000
it's
copper
1,000 copper
pieces.
and a gold. Yeah.
Is it
Is it?
1,000?
No, it's
I thought it was
100
10
and then
times
10.
It's 100
because it's
copper and
100
a
and
gold
a silver
piece.
and 10 silver and a gold.
Yeah, so it's got to be
What?
100, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's 100 and
No,
100
it's 10.
copper
It's
in
10
1
copper.
silver.
10 copper and a silver.
Yeah.
No, it's 100 copper. Well, according to the reference that I looked up online when I was doing my spreadsheet,
So
it's 100
confused.
copper. It's like a penny to $1,
Oh. Really?
right? And then
I don't know.
that's what I did. Did guys, Brucey, come on, help me out here.
I genuinely don't know. I thought it was 10
It's 100
per
copper
and then...
in a.
Look, we're good at the
10 copper to a
but not the
silver.
math.
Okay,
Well,
Mazra,
our
Mazra,
freaking bank
pay
thing is-
1
yeah,
gold out of your inventory, and we will say that is
That's fine.
copper
Fiona
pieces.
will reach for a gold and just hand it to the lady.
Oh,
and
God.
It is
The
10, 10,
question
10.
was,
See,
Yeah,
Stranger
it's
Things
all
is 100.
times.
Wait.
No, 100 copper to a gold.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I was.
We can match.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
100 copper piece. Okay, so you hand her 100 copper pieces. And her pasted on smile doesn't falter, but you can see sort of a little bit of a tick in her eye. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Is there?
And she hands you a map that looks
Thank you.
remarkably like the map that is on your screens right now.
Oh, perfect. Now, before we go, is there anywhere that you suggest that we visit? Like right away, somewhere we must see.
Well, there are many places that might be of interest to you.
Right?
And then she goes on to list a number of them, which I have written down here. Okay. To your north, you see old Lysantia, home of the city's most wealthy and powerful. The royal palace, the residence of the king of Cormanti, is found in the northeast corner of this district. I believe you came from that direction.
We did.
Which
and
you-
we don't need like the full rundown. I was just thinking if you had a favorite place or somewhere that visitors definitely need to see in the city. Any, a place.
Oh, well. I personally don't go there, but you see that building right over there on the other side of the plaza,
Yes?
all the way across from the temple, is the most exclusive tavern and lounge club in the whole of the city. Chez Grazd.
Wait, hold on.
How
do you spell this?
We don't.
I
we don't-
will put it in chat for you.
Shea
we are
grass?
Oh God, you guys.
Frugal's
And
like
you
giving eyes
guys,
to Kiona.
I would like everybody to roll a religion check.
Oh.
Oh my
When she
God.
drops the name.
Here we go.
I rolled a 14 plus 0.
I got a 5 again. That was the same as the last religion
No,
check.
you're kidding. Oh.
I only got an 11.
Name means nothing to you.
Damn, not even food. Okay.
No.
Is there a less glitzy tavern that we might be able to attend?
Well, yes, of course.
One that most of the regular kind of people around here go to.
Well, there are a number of taverns all around. There's, a place with rather questionable reputation would be Dibney Fritz's pub, but I would not go there. That's outside the
Dibney
walls on the
Fritz?
riverbank.
Dibney Fritz.
Yes, it's a well-known haven of ruffians and scoundrels over there.
And which district is that in?
Oh, well, it's in the south end of the Duskway, near the river.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well,
There's also the Leaky Spoon, which is located in New Lysantia, off this way.
well, I have a question. I haven't taken a look at the map that you bought just yet, Kiona. But
So she kind of points off in this direction for the Leaky Spoon.
Oh, Kiona
whereas
would be holding the new map
this
out.
direction for
Oh, okay.
Disney.
So
yeah,
she can,
yeah.
like,
So she
point
points. So
that
this is
way. Yeah.
this is where the Leaky Spoon is, and this is where Dibney Fritz is.
Okay.
Well, I have been searching for a magician or a magic user, maybe an artificer. Is maybe somebody who's good at tinkering with magic. Is there someone like that in the city, or?
Oh my, well, you would be looking for, I'm losing the voice. Oh my god.
Sorry.
You got it, Coast.
My, well, you would be looking for Candlebane's Workshop of Wonders,
Yes, I would.
located right outside our city walls in Copper Hill.
Workshop of Wonders. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. Right over here.
Well, thank you so much, Mazra, or Sheila, Kiona. Any other questions before we go? Why is that?
Is there a place of magical knowledge around here somewhere?
Well, of course, there is the Temple of Staravia, and she points to the massive temple.
Right. But is
Right
there
there.
another place?
There are rumors in Shegrazd that the proprietor dabbles in matters of the arcane like that, but I try to keep my nose out of that kind of business.
Kiona will look at Mazra and kind of like, do you need anything?
Where is the best place to go if we're looking for smiths and other services?
Oh, well, you would want to make your way into the Duskway, right off in that direction. And basically this whole light green district, almost like 40% of the city is Duskway. Home to all sorts of craftsmen.
All right, well, I think she's gonna look around at Foodle and Mazra. I think this, that's good. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
Oh, before we leave,
Oh.
is there anywhere you absolutely recommend that we don't go
Ooh.
for our own safety?
Absolutely recommend that you don't go for your own safety. Well, nowhere in this lovely city is irredeemably dangerous, but I would keep my purse close to my chest if I was walking the Duskway at night. There have been thieves lately. Cut purses.
Oh.
Especially preying on out-of-towners.
Oh.
Yes, well, we'll take that to note. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much.
All right.
And you have a wonderful day. Bye.
Toodles!
Guys, this is so exciting. I can color this map. And it was free.
Good. I'm glad you found something you like, Foodle.
Maybe you can send it to Stefan.
Oh my goodness. Stefan would love it. That's such a great idea. Should I just call you Sheila the whole time we're here?
It's fine.
Well, I mean, seriously, if you don't want people to know your name, we can come up with something. I think it could be fun. We could all... Wait, Kiona, we should all have code names.
I don't,
I could be... All that's coming to mind is Smoke Leaf. I'll workshop it. I'll think about it. What about... Well, here's... Now,
Rod Smoke Leaf.
One thing she said... I probably should not call myself that. But one thing she said... We should visit a tailor because we look like maybe out-of-town adventurers. And
Kiona
we
looks
don't
down at her
want-
outfit and she says, "Oh, really?"
Well, I mean, not you, Kiona, but I kind of definitely do. I look like somebody who lives in the woods. Let's be real. I think I should maybe visit a tailor so that I don't look like a visitor, right?
Okay. If you feel like it's necessary, I guess.
Well, it makes us less of a target, maybe, and people might be nicer to us.
Sure.
What do you think, Mazra?
I mean, it's not a horrible idea, but part of it is also attitude. So
Oh.
maybe be a little bit more careful about being so open with people.
Oh,
Right.
like the name thing?
Yes, and also maybe tone down the. I love your optimism, Foodle, and your happiness and the way you like to spread it around. But I think that the people in this city aren't quite like that. So
Maybe that's just what they need.
you know, well, maybe, but maybe we should feel it out first.
Okay, how about this? I'm gonna zoop, and maybe Mazra, you and Kiona can talk to some people, and I'll follow your lead.
Okay, well.
Well, where should we go first? There's a park, there's like a temple, there's this magic guy in the glass district or somewhere. This is crazy. We can go anywhere. We should, but wait, maybe we should go to the tailor first. Is there a tailor on the map?
I'm not sure the tailor should be the first thing.
Well, but I don't want to
think
look like a country bumpkin like the mayor was saying, you know?
Well, I mean, it has more to do with being, like, taken by all the things you're seeing. Like looking excited and like you've never seen the things before. You gotta look like you've seen it all before.
Pretend like
That's all.
nothing matters. That's
Pretend like you saw it all. You've seen everything, Poodle.
I don't know how to do that. Everything's so amazing. Have you seen this? Look at this cathedral. The windows are bigger than anything I've ever seen. They're bigger than you, Kiona. They're
I know,
massive.
and it's amazing, Foodle. I agree. I've never seen anything like this place. But you get to be vulnerable if you show off that you're not from a place. Even I can understand that.
Maybe I should get high.
I'm not sure that would be helpful.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. All right.
Why don't we head to where you were wanting to head, Kiona, and then Foodle, I think you'll know the moments when you can jump in.
Okay.
Well,
So-
honestly,
Go ahead, Kiona.
I was thinking that we might head to that little farm town outside of here because I feel like the people that live there might have a better idea of what the people that live inside of here are like and might not have any reason to be less than honest about it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, like I didn't bother asking that lady because she's not going to tell us if there's like a monster stalking the underbelly of the city or something, you know, like if there's a
Right.
criminal element or whatever, she's just going to say everything's great, the city's amazing, right? So yeah, I think let's ask someone else.
Yeah.
All right, we'll follow
I tend
you.
to think
You've got the map.
the smaller goal. All right, so Kiona will turn around and lead their horse back out the eastern
Sure.
road that
Sure.
goes out that way.
Yeah, and so you're here. You're wanting to go down here. Quickest way out is to follow that road through this gate, and so you ride into the Duskway. And as you're riding down that road, the road kind of like sort of twists and turns a little bit. It narrows, it widens at some points. It's a very old road. Not constructed very rationally like what we would expect of a more modern city, but sort of slapdash together. Fairly soon, you become a little bit turned around. You duck down a side street at one point, and then find yourself turned around. The Duskway is by no means is probably the most diverse section of town, sort of economically speaking. You can see that there are some relatively large and well-maintained homes. You can see that, but if you look down this street, there's a slum down there. There are some craftsmen's shops and workshops and things like that. And as you are sort of rounding one corner and just thinking to yourself, we've got lost. Well, you hear a commotion as you see somebody. You just catch a bare glimpse of somebody shoving their way through a crowd of people down a side street, and an instant later, you hear this woman come out of a building, shouting down the street, "Stop! Stop, thief! Get back here! Oh, dear gods! This is the second time this week."
Poodle was about to say something, but then he's gonna.
Jonah's gonna look at Mazra. Like,
She's just got the look on her face like, not our business. But if they want to do something, she doesn't look like she'll stop them.
We should help, right?
I mean, I'm not sure.
Well, weren't we supposed to be investigating? What if there's the lady did say that there was maybe a criminal element.
But she also said it's the second time this week.
I know. So we should find out if there's a big problem. We don't want to put our
We've
people...
already heard that there's a big problem. That lady told us there's thieves here at night.
I mean, it is the day.
Yeah.
Are they that bold that they're stealing during the day? That's unusual.
I guess. Is this something we should do right now? Oh my gosh. I don't know where we're at.
I'm going to go ask her.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. Should I ask her?
Are there street names on this map?
One of us is going to ask her.
No. There are no street names
But
on this
I
map.
did say I was going to try to shut my mouth. So can one of you ask her? But do it in a way that it seems like we live here.
but he's already down there by now. I mean, he's gone. I don't know that there's any way we could track him with all these people.
Well, maybe she saw him.
I guess.
The woman kind of has her back turned to you, and she's like dabbing her eyes with the hem of a leather apron.
Foodle, you go talk to her.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I'll just make her cry more.
Foodle's gonna swing one leg over and slide off his pony and then bring his pony over.
Will grab the reins from him.
Oh, okay. And walk over to the lady. I'm assuming she's taller than me, and say, "Hello. I'm so sorry about what happened there. Is there anything that we can do to help?"
Oh, hello. I'm not sure. These thieves are getting bolder and bolder, robbing businesses blind every day. They used to only come at night, but they've started attacking us during the daytime as well, dwindling and making off with our goods.
Well, where are the guards? Surely they should patrolling?
Oh dear, the guards are useless.
Oh.
Is she what? This is gonna sound awful. What is she? Is she an elf?
She's just a human. Yeah.
Just a human. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, I'm so sorry. What did they steal? Was it money? Was it trade goods? What? A family heirloom?
It was some of me trade goods. I'm a I'm a simple jeweler, you see. I mostly work in copper and silver, but it's a living. And unfortunately, my goods fetch a good price, especially for that rotten thieves guild that's been operating in this neighborhood.
There's a thieves guild? Go ahead.
No, I'll do it when you're done talking.
Okay.
Well, they're not a true guild, you see. It's a perversion of the most noble institute of trades guilds.
Oh.
They've set up shop in the Duskway, claiming to exercise some sort of control over it.
Well, how long?
Whereabouts is that?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Is it? How long has this been going on? I mean, where's the city watch? Do they know about
they're
this?
They're either too preoccupied with the investigation into the slavers, or they're on the take themselves.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
Can you give us any information about the person that stole from you today?
yeah, did you recognize them or?
I've seen him before, probably a few days ago. He was probably casing my shop.
While they're
But
talking,
there was
go
a
ahead.
woman. A half-elf woman, dark hair. She tried to sell robbery insurance to me last week. I picked up one of my jeweler's tools and I ran her out of the shop so quick. I think this must be her doing.
Yeah, they could very well be related. I mean, it might be a coincidence, but it does seem suspicious. What do you think, Sheila? We have cracked many a case.
While they're talking, Madra is she'll hand her reins over to Yona as well, and then get off her horse and is kind of looking around. Not so much paying attention to the shopkeeper, but looking at the shop. Does she notice any certain markings on the building that would suggest that, like, this is a place to rob from?
Roll an investigation check.
Well, no, she has a thing for that.
Oh, she
she's looking-
automatically succeeds on trying to find that stuff?
Doesn't say. It just says you understand it.
Yeah, so roll with advantage. Roll investigation with advantage.
Alright.
Because I know you have thieves can't.
Mm-hmm.
Think you can get advantage to finding it if there is any.
Shinto, we have just entered
Oh, I rolled really- okay, I rolled
capital city of a kingdom. There's apparently a frickin' thieves guild and slavers and like there's magicians. I'm so excited. This city's crazy.
So it's a city. It's
Yeah.
a big city with
Yes.
all of the things that come with it.
So my second roll was a 19, and with my plus I get 28. So
Okay, yeah. You do see a marking in Thieves' Cant that does identify this place as a place to rob from.
okay.
Like, has good loot, basically.
So Foodle's writing down the half-elf woman, dark hair, came by a week ago to sell her, and at that point, Foodle says, "So, well, Sheila, what do you think?"
She says, I am not really surprised that you've been hit. It seems that there's a very good likelihood that they've already marked your store as a place for them to return to.
At your first statement, she kind of draws back and looks offended at the like blame the victim. But as you go on and explain it, her expression softens a little bit into one of not anger at you, but fear at her situation. Oh my goodness!
She
They
will.
marked my store.
So she'll actually point it out, and she's like, "You may want to remove that."
Oh my! I never noticed that before. What is that?
Just think of it like graffiti.
Oh.
It basically.
Is it something they put there?
Yes, I think so.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, if you want to investigate them, what I do know about them is that they operate on Swallow's Lane. And if you it's this sort of road that runs along here from west to east. The shops all along that way have been getting robbed for the last several weeks. You might catch some of them in the act there. Yeah, that's the one.
Hmm.
Did we catch her?
I don't think we did.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Also, the name of the shop.
Oh yeah. What was your name and this fine establishment?
Marcia. And the name of my shop is simply Marcia's Jeweler.
Did they hold you up when they stole from you, or did they just...
No, the little brigand waited until I was busy with a customer.
Broke stuff, or just broke...
Just grabbed some pieces and ran off into the street.
Oh, sorry. I would suggest either keep your pieces locked up for the moment, or if possible, make your store by appointment.
Yes, well, thank you. I hope you're able to find something out about these brigands and bring them to justice, since the fat, lazy god are incapable of doing so themselves.
We'll do what we can, ma'am.
Does the king know about this? Has he said anything in an announcement or speeches or anything?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard anything of the sort. The king is a good man. And her eyes sort of soften at the mention of the king, and she clearly has some level of adoration for him. I can't imagine that he has his own problems to deal with. I can't imagine that he has much time to think about small problems like this, even though such small problems are so very large for common folk like us.
This is out of character. Ghost, would we know the name of the king? Like would Umbrelore have told us? Or?
You I don't know. You never asked about it.
Right.
So maybe I'll just do yeah, no, you don't know the name of the king.
Okay.
Hasn't been mentioned.
Okay. Well, this is perfect because Foodle wanted to know what her was saying. So, okay. Well, yeah. You know what? We're gonna look into this. I'm so sorry. And you know what? I know it's not much, but Foodle reaches into his backpack and he gives her one of his, well, 3 now, but one of his muffins, or offers it to her, from from Slade. They're very good.
Yeah. Yes, well. Thank you, I suppose.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, try
I'll
to
just
have...
save that for later.
Yeah. They're excellent. Slade Ashrain made them. He's
Who?
He's very, very good. He's a baker. Hound.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think he'll be visiting town very soon.
Can't say I've ever heard of him.
Yeah, he's a traveling baker. Anyway, doesn't matter. We are gonna look into this. We're gonna do our best. And I'm trying to drum up business for Slade. Anyway, and we will we're gonna look into this. I guess have the best day you can. Bye, Marcia.
Thank you. Yes, goodbye. Good luck.
So
Go ahead.
once they're far enough, like once they get on their horses and they're far enough, like Masha's gonna be like, if I still think we should visit where Kiona wants to visit, but if we have time later, we can come back and I know what to look for to find clues to where these people might be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we need to be able to devote time to it.
I think that maybe not the first thing on our list. It seems like this city is riddled with some problems that we probably can't tackle in our first night here.
That's putting it mildly.
I mean, goodness, if there's slavers operating in the city, I don't know if we should even bring the caravan.
So,
Well,
where are we? She pulls out the map again and she's like, okay, so but where are we? We were going in circles and I don't know.
You're somewhere like down here.
Yeah, we took a
Right.
turn. Should we?
But-
I guess we
But
should
you
ask
said we
them.
got lost and I
Yeah.
thought we were on a main drag, so
We must have taken it. Did we take this turn here? And Fudo's gonna point, and
Oh, maybe.
maybe Mazra can make an intelligence check to figure out where the heck we are.
I mean, I could try. I mean,
Yep.
Please.
Yeah, go for it.
Please.
Make an intelligence check.
intelligence. Okay. hang on.
About this. We could join the thieves. Oh my god, that sounds like such a great idea that Fudo will never go for.
No, not really.
That's some Robin Hood style shit.
I got a 17.
I'm glad
total.
you failed whatever roll that was, Ghost. I don't know when you did that, but
Oh, that was whether
Oh, that
we knew
was-
the name of the king or
That
not.
was for whether or not you knew the
Oh.
name of the king.
oh, okay.
So,
What did you get, Mazra?
17 total.
Oh,
yeah, so you kind of well, the Foodle and Kiona are looking at the map like this. You kind of say, well, wait a minute. You take it and you sort of turn it 90 degrees. You kind of say, there.
oops.
And you very easily find your way back to the main road up here to the north and out the gate.
I think we're definitely going to have to check out that tavern later, Foodle.
Yeah, and I know you think, I mean, it's easy for you to say, Kiona, because you have these magical clothes, but I definitely think the clothes will help. I think,
For sure.
I think that's important.
We'll definitely do that.
okay.
I think once we're more comfortable moving around this place, I think it'll be easier for us to do things on our own as well.
Hmm. Should we go alone?
Not right now.
Not
Big
now.
city. I mean, ever.
Since we can't even navigate without a map, I definitely suggest we stick together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll head back to the path we were supposed to take.
Oh yeah, where were we
and
going
go
to
back
the?
up.
Was-
Yeah.
And
So you're
and
going to this little
Kiona
farming community
will
right here.
hand Mazra the map. Because
Oh,
clearly
there you
Kiona
go.
has trouble reading it.
Right, yeah. It doesn't take you long to rediscover the main thoroughfare. Make your way through the gate, And as you hang a right and kind of cut across the sort of dirt roads that crisscross in between the farmers' fields, you very soon, after total about an hour's ride, come upon the small village of, where's my legend?
Holy cow! It takes an
Dawn
hour to
Hall.
get there. Jesus, this
This is
place
a
is
big ass
huge.
city.
All together, yeah.
That's true, because
Yeah.
we did get
And
lost. We talked to the lady.
like, you're not
Right.
doing this, right? Like
Yeah.
you're just at a pretty leisurely pace.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Right.
allow us to
Um,
like gallop through the city. That made
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's a lot bigger than I was thinking. Okay.
And as you're approaching the village, you come by a farmer's fields where there's a whole bunch of peasants in the field, sort of hoeing at the dirt. One old man, tanned, leathery complexion, kind of gazes up at you and, "Hey, who are you?"
We're just travelers looking for some help finding a way around the city, and I thought maybe this is the place to go.
Leans on his hoe and, "Well, what kind of business do you have out here in Dawnhall? You
I
a
see
guest of Baron Doria?"
No. I saw that there were farms out here, and I'm a rancher myself, so I thought I know how to speak to you, and I know that people that work farms are generally pretty honest, so I thought I'd come here to ask.
So? Well, what do you want to know?
Can you tell us the things about the city we should maybe know as new people to it?
Like what?
Like where to avoid and what kind of places we should look for, and maybe what's going on with the king?
Well, where to begin with that? It's quite a list of questions, young lady. I assume you're a young lady. I can't say I've ever met your kind before.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me if this is somehow offensive, but what manner of individual are you? I can see that your friends are a half orc and a gnome of some description. I've never seen one of your kind before.
A Goliath, I think.
Never heard of
it. It's all right. I mean, I don't see many of me around either. Really, I just want to know where the good, reputable establishments are. Where do you go when you're in the city, when you need to do some sales or to buy some things?
Oh, the Duskway Common is generally a nice place to go for some recreation and a picnic or two, although we haven't much cause to go there because we have all of this lovely land before us. No need to go into the city for that, except when there's a festival on. The Temple Plaza as well is another place that folk around here frequent.
Do you have anybody inside of the city you know that is a stand-up person specifically that you would go to if you needed help inside of the city?
Well, there is the city guard. They're mostly competent folk. Keep law and order. Although, lately, they've had a bit of a rough time of it.
I think we've seen some of that already.
Used to be safe to walk the streets of Lysantia, and for the most part, it still is. He's kind of going back to his work while he chats with you a little bit here. But recently, there's been talk of the slave trade moving in, petty crime in the streets. Darndest thing is that preacher man.
A preacher man.
Yes, some sort of a man called Dyer. It's a D-Y-E-R, though not that I would know because I'm illiterate.
Thanks, sir.
Preaches some fire and brimstone, kind of claiming to be in direct communication with the gods themselves. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. I stick to the gods in the way that my grandpa and his grandpa stuck to the gods, if you know what I mean.
I do, I think. Is there something specifically about this dire fellow that makes you wonder?
Wonder about what?
Why is he so remarkable?
Well, it's a fantastic speaker. Very charismatic fellow. The young folk love him.
How about the old folk?
Well, we haven't got much use for glitz and glamour. I don't know. I ain't got the poop for that sort of thing anymore.
What does
give me a quiet Sunday service any day, if you know what I mean?
Sure, I hear you. What stable would you recommend in the city?
In the city? Well, there are the royal stables, of course. Well, out here in Dawnhall, the Dawnhall stables themselves.
All right.
Of course, in the city, the royal stable is only accessible to the royal household itself, but our good Baron, what did I say his name? Our good Baron Doria, trying to keep all these names straight. Our good Baron Doria makes shares his stable with the public.
All right. Anywhere else you might recommend for stables?
For stables?
Yeah.
There is a stable master somewhere in the Temple Plaza. I haven't visited personally.
All right.
Can't vouch much for his services.
Foodle, what did you have to say?
I was gonna ask, when did the preacher Dyer fellow, when did he start showing up and causing a stir?
A couple years ago, I suppose.
Okay. And
some people say he's was born and raised here in Lysantia. I can't vouch for that myself. I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. And where could he usually be heard? At the cathedral, or?
Well, he likes to go outside the Temple Plaza and raise a ruckus there, right at the foot of the Temple of Staravia.
Yeah. And
stick it to them, as my great nephew says.
Ah, so he doesn't really get along with it.
I suppose. Thinks they're old-fashioned. That's why I like about the temple.
And you mentioned the spates of robbery, and when we've heard of a possible thief guild. Is that something, or is it? Well, or
I suppose it's relatively new. I try to not go in the city more than I have to, if I'm honest. bit crowded for me.
Right.
I feel you there. Is there anything really different that's been happening the last about, year and a half or so around here?
Other than the things I've mentioned, not very much, I can't say.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. What do
I
you...
have a question.
Oh,
Yes, young lady.
How amenable is the city to refugees?
I suppose there are voices more or less generous, as there always are, but, well, other than a couple flare-ups of thievery and whatnot, these have been good times, and I've seen many years and many seasons come and go. Many times of war, many times of peace, and I can tell you that in general, when times are good, people tend to be a little bit more generous about opening their doors to strangers.
And how would you say times are right now?
Good enough. We've got a capable, intelligent, kind young king on the throne.
yes, King... No,
King Samus
of course.
is his name.
King Samus, that's... Right.
Yes.
Of course.
Spelled Seamas, although I wouldn't know because I'm illiterate.
Well, thank you, good sir, for your help today. What was your name?
My name is I don't know.
We're so
I
evil.
wouldn't know because I'm illiterate.
What are you doing to me?
We're so
I'm
evil.
sorry. I'm
Call
not
me
sorry.
Bruce. Robert Bruce.
Oh,
Okay.
Robert Bruce,
Why not?
before we go,
Why not?
you have been so incredibly helpful. Do you like muffins?
I love muffins.
Well, I know it's not much, but to thank you for being so open and helpful, here's a muffin. It's excellent. A friend of mine, Slade Ashrain, he's a famous traveling baker. I think he'll be in town soon. He makes them.
Well, if he's almost as good as that lovely young family of bakers in the Dusk Way,
Oh, I'll have to go compare.
might have some interesting competition.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much, children.
Yes, and you have a wonderful day.
And you.
So Kiona will spur her horse to ride on in the same direction they were going because she doesn't want to look like an idiot to this guy. So she keeps going in that direction.
Don't want to disappoint Robert Bruce.
I don't.
Oh my goodness.
And once they get out of earshot of him, she'll be like, well, I guess that didn't go as well as I thought it would.
Literally
Well-
the first name that popped into my head. Oh my goodness.
Well, I thought so at first too, Kiona, but we did learn a few things, like this Dyer fellow. I'm curious to know what he's been saying, and you know, as you were asking, what the timeline is for some of this stuff. You know, I mean, a couple of years ago could be a year and a half ago, and if all this stuff is coinciding with, you know, the slave trade and the thief guild popping up, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I don't think it was worthless.
I wonder
every-
how Underlord and the mayor are doing with the king right now.
Yeah. Well, and you know, when they message us, we should definitely ask them to mention the Thieves Guild and the slave trade. I mean, The king needs to
If
know.
if their king is young, he may not have the skills to manage that sort of thing yet.
Oh, that's true. It depends. Yeah. Good.
I'd like to check out the stables, y'all, but I'm not sure that there's going to be any better answers there. Masri, got any ideas?
I think the issue is that we're trying to find people who have information they're willing to share, but no one has any reason to help give us any information right now.
Right.
Yeah, what if we go to a shop, we buy some stuff, butter up the shop owner, maybe they'll, they're a shop owner, so they might have whispers about the Thieves Guild, maybe when that's popping up, right? We get the start of a timeline, and we can also get supplies. I definitely want to go see the tailor and this, what was it? The Wondrous Workshop? Candle Banes? Yeah, that sounds amazing. Can you imagine? Somebody who tinkers with magic?
Right, that's on the other side of the city from here.
That's not me yelling, that's me copy pasting off of a document where it happens to be all in caps.
It's in the Copper Hill region of the city, which I think was over here.
Oh, Cantle
right
Banes.
there.
I think the other thing to consider is that maybe we don't necessarily want our information to be tied to transactions.
Oh.
Who do we think would be honest with us? As much as I hate the idea of going to the temple, maybe there is a priest, or if they have a library there, someone who is knowledgeable.
Well, I think everyone we've spoken to has been pretty open and honest. I think the information lady, she might have glossed over a few things, but...
True, but I also feel like the information we're getting is very focused on... Everyone's in their own little area. The shopkeeper was focused on her area. This farmer was focused on his area. That's not giving us the bigger picture.
Right. And you think, well, yeah, I'm certainly open to it. Can we stop by a tailor's on the way? Is there a tailor's anywhere between us and the
I'm sure there's one in the
Way.
Duskway.
Well, now, not to disparage the Duskway in any way, but I think I might want to be... I don't want to be fancy, but I also don't want to dress like, commoner.
Well, it's gonna cost you if you go to other places.
Yeah, that's fine by me. They must have some nice little gnomish boots, no? Think about how good I'm gonna look, Kiona.
I'm sure you're gonna look fine, Poodle. Just
There's
fine.
that smile.
And Monster just looks at Kiona and is just like, let's just let him do it.
Yep, I'm good. We'll head to the tailor. Maybe we can find a tailor in Old Lysantia.
Oh. Yeah. Although I don't want to have like a ruff and, gloves and stuff. I just, I want to look maybe like a merchant, like middle of the road, something like that,
I don't know.
But yeah,
there was definitely some of that in Duskway.
Okay, that's perfect. And
Like
Duskway, we don't even need to roll
ranges.
Play it. It's up totally.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I can find some.
Duskway ranges from like middle class merchants to like poor.
Perfect.
I can assume that the
I'm so proud of you right now. This is just... We're never going to get assumably in the dictionary, though, at this rate.
Megan's ears are like...
Embrace it.
What?
That the higher end merchants in the Duskway are near the no, nothing. Yes, everything is your fault. Are gonna be the ones that are like bordering old Lysantia.
Yeah, the wealthier part of the Duskway is concentrated like up here, and especially around the Temple District,
Right.
and somewhat the Duskway Common.
Sure. Okay. So maybe we should stick to like north of that road or over where the other shops in the main area are. She didn't actually say assumably. She stopped in the middle of the word and said, I can assume. Thank you very much.
It's true. It's true. She stopped herself.
Yeah.
Well, as long as we avoid the swallows
Right back
lane.
at you.
For now,
Yeah, for now.
I definitely suggest we pay that place a visit eventually, but not right this second.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
So what's the
So,
plan? We're going. Okay, we're gonna go to the tailors and then to the temple.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That means we have to turn around and ride back by the farmer.
Oh. Well, couldn't we go around? We could go like up this way.
Yeah,
right?
but it'll take us like a whole fucking half. Oh, we could go through the fields if you want to. But...
Depends on
Probably
how
idea.
awkward you would find it, I suppose.
No, just ride back.
Mother is
road.
like, why are you bothered with this? He's just some guy. We don't care about some guy.
Yeah, okay.
What if Robert Bruce is our point of contact here? Green Hall or whatever.
Why are you
Don
worried
Hall.
about? Why are you
Don
worried
Hall.
about what he'll care about?
I'm not sure, but let's just go.
Yeah, maybe we got our Maybe we got our vegetables, and now we're heading back to town.
We ain't been gone that long, but it's fine.
I wish I
Let's
asked
go.
him what he was. Okay, let's just go.
There has to be one point in
That would be a
every
twist.
session where we win bag.
I mean, listen, this whole session has basically
One.
been windbagging because none of us have a
Oh my
clue what to
goodness.
do right now and are just floundering around the city.
It's
None
our
of you
first
have a
time.
clue what to do and are floundering around, but you're also, when the DM is saying, like, there's a quest over here, you're like, I don't want to go over there right now.
I don't want to go over there right now because that's a lot. That's a big quest. There's a lot more to that quest.
I gotta get.
I mean,
some
we can
clothes.
do that if you want us to, like, right this second.
No, we're gonna get
Right.
clothes
No,
first.
that's up
We
to
were
you.
told
That's
to
up to you.
feel out the city.
That's up to you.
Clothes first.
That's up to you. All right.
We agreed.
You find a tailor who
Oh my
is
gosh.
selling some decently fine clothing near the sort of up here, here where the kind of off from the Temple Plaza a little bit, but kind of on the border between Duskway and Old Lysantia. That set of decently fine clothing will run you 15 gold pieces.
Thank you so much. Boodle's
So-
gonna hand it over.
In the interest of that, while Foodle is getting his clothing sorted out, Majra will hang out. Like, she doesn't want to be inside. She's like when you take your significant others to the store and they're just sitting there with the bag, like, just kind of like. she's gonna-
Mazur's waiting on the bench,
Yeah.
like
No,
kind
Comes
of
out
in the middle of
fitting
the
room to
mall
show
hallway.
Kiana. What do you think? It's a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
vest, right?
She'll be
I don't
outside.
think
Well,
Kiana-
I just
half
want
the
to say
shots
I
here.
know that bench well. Although Megan's actually pretty good about that.
I
It's,
was
it's
gonna
fine.
say.
It's from my childhood. It's more from my childhood than my relationship.
I can imagine. That's
Yeah, you can. I know you can.
Majra's gonna stay outside and is gonna be as chill about it as possible. But I think she's gonna spend a little bit of time looking to see if she sees any markings, or not like looking at them like this, but just kind of observing to see if she notices anything unusual.
Roll your investigation with advantage, since you're looking for thieves' cant and you know exactly what you're looking for.
Okay, I got a 16 plus 9, so whatever that is.
25.
Wow.
Yeah, so you do find sort of thieves' cant graffiti. Some markings, fairly subtle, fairly hard to discern from whatever material it's sort of painted on or carved into, unless you know what you're looking for, which you do. It's sort of a mix of like protected versus that mark that you saw before.
Mm-hmm.
That was good loot here. This you see this symbol that means like protected, quite a lot actually.
You're paying them off.
Poodle comes out looking fine, but not fancy.
Foodle, I think that looks really good on you.
Thank you! I thought it looked amazing. I love the little vest. It's got, look at this, there's a little, I don't know what it's for. Maybe I'll blow my nose on it, but there's like a little colored thingy here. A little picture. Right?
I mean, I think that's what it's for, but I don't think people actually use it for that around here.
What?
I think it's just decoration.
I paid a gold for this. I'm blowing my nose.
Well, I mean, if you want to use it, then you use it.
Yeah. Right. Well, off to the wait, where are we going? Hold on, are we going to hear the preacher, or are we talking to a priest, or are we going to Swallow's Lane?
Well, I mean, I think our next goal was to go and see what this priest was about, right?
Oh,
What time is it at this point? Like how? Like has it been a while?
It's late afternoon, getting on towards like the sun's getting a little bit. The sky is still blue, but the sun is getting a little bit low in the sky, and the shadows are starting to get a bit long.
I don't want to be that guy, but I am gonna be hungry soon. So we should do like one thing and then get some food, maybe.
Right. Maybe we should do Swallow's Lane first, because it's still pretty light out, and we've been told not to go there if it's dark.
Right.
Probably the closest place as well.
True. Okay.
Actually, I think the priest thing is closer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Fair
because
enough.
we're over there now. Wow. Okay. Well, Mazra, lead the way, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Kiona's
So
gonna
we are
do her
going to
best to look intimidating as they ride through the
Oh.
town. As
This
they ride
is
through
by Go ahead.
the Duskway, because
Duskway,
she
yeah.
knows it's bad news, and she's big, so she feels like she can probably get away with a little bit of like just looking a little bit
Right.
sour and like
yeah. Okay. Swallows Lane is by no means what I call it like a rough part of town or the wrong side of the tracks or anything, but it isn't wealthy either. It's a very sort of down to earth kind of commoner part of working class, you could say, part of the city here. The cottages are small. Most appear to be made of wood with shingled roofs, but a few have thatch and sort of wattle and daub kind of housing, plaster sided homes. The streets are not paved. There are a few sort of stray cats and dogs and chickens roaming about in the streets at your feet as you pass by. There are a few sort of craft shops here as well. And down some side streets, Swallows Lane itself is paved, with cobblestones, but the streets coming off of it are the side streets are not at this point. There are a few sort of craftsman shops and sort of commercial shops along Swallows Lane itself. Now, since you're out here and you're looking for signs of thieves or where this Thieves Guild may be operating, we are going to do a skill challenge. And so you need to make 3 successes before 3 failures in order to get some good leads on the Thieves Guild here. Now, once again, for the uninitiated, a skill challenge. In a skill challenge, our 3 heroes take turns, and they can use any skill they want to attempt to achieve a success and make progress in the skill challenge. But each person can only use one skill once, right? And so if Kiona decides to use investigation to look for something, the other 2 can use investigation, but Kiona cannot use investigation again once it comes back around to her. Oh my goodness, Juan Wonton. The generosity. Oh my goodness. Also, welcome Raiders. Hey, Dill Sauce.
Hey, Dill Sauce.
Oh my goodness. Inspiration for everybody.
That
Okay.
will definitely help.
Can count. Yeah, we can
So
definitely
so everybody gets a reroll. If each of you gets 1 reroll, thanks to Juan Wonton.
Yes, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I gotta add that to my sheet. That.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So cool.
Oh,
So cool.
oh my goodness.
So who's going first?
Well, Oodle. So you had mentioned that there were some cats and dogs about. Oodle has an ability called Speak with Small Beasts, and he was going to ask a cat maybe if they had seen any, shady characters meeting up in a certain location, or people carving, like etching little things on the side of a building, like where they've gone.
So is that a spell, or is that a class feature? Like, what is that?
Let's see.
Put it in.
Yeah, we'll pop it right in there.
Oh, it's a racial feature. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, that was Miss.
I am going to allow you to speak to an animal and use a social skill such as persuasion, intimidation, deception. I don't know if deception is actually a D&D skill. At advantage.
Oh. Okay.
So you can speak
to.
So what do you? So
Yeah,
what are you gonna speak to?
A cat, because it's probably small enough. Right, smaller.
Okay, so
smaller.
you see a cat, sort of sitting by a step, kind of licking his paw.
And Foodle's gonna say, "Hello, my name's Foodle. You look like a perceptive one. You probably keep an eye on this place. Have you seen anybody, sneaking around, slinking in the shadows, or maybe somebody etching something into a spot on a board somewhere, and where they came from or where they went?"
Well, at least one of you 2-legged oafs understands your place. Yeah.
With a 16.
16. There was one of you off in that direction, and he kind of nods with his little button nose. I saw him scrawling something on the wall earlier this morning. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. That's so helpful.
No, if you'll leave me, I'm very busy. And the cat just sort of lays down and curls up into a napping position.
Poodle will pet the cat until it's purring. Fun.
We need to make Ghost do a cat more often. I just need to
Look, I already have a board
phenomenal.
of collie meowing. I need one of you.
Okay.
That was choice.
I felt like I was talking to a cat. Like, no question.
That was
amazing.
beautiful. I did not see that coming.
So
Oh
good.
my god.
I don't know if this is like actually you speak to the animals like in freaking divinity or what. Like, I don't know if that's what this means.
Whatever. That's what the spell says.
I know,
right?
it's true, right? Because it says communicate simple ideas. I think I need to get better at that.
Yeah,
I'm too
I
verbose,
think.
but-
Yeah, I think it's meant to be like body language or I don't know, whatever. This is more entertaining, I
Right,
suppose.
that's what I figured.
Could I use-
Anyway.
Could I potentially use tongues on it though?
Yeah.
Well, but doesn't it say in tongues that it has to speak a language?
Oh.
Like, yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Anyway. All right, so I guess that's one
So
success.
I pointed
with the
you towards
16.
some of those markings. You see some of the markings on a shop that basically was like, hit this shop. Once again, that like good loot here symbol. That's one success. Mazur or Kiona?
Do you want to go or you want me to go?
Go, please.
Okay. Monster will just for first thing try investigate. So is this
What's she looking for?
I think she's still looking for Thieves' Camp, but more what she's looking for is like, because kind of the description of the skill is it's not just like marking shops, but it's marking like these are safe spaces, or like this safe house, or this is whatever. So like she's looking for directional signage more than like.
So is she looking for like patterns in the markings, like where?
Yeah, I think she's more trying to figure out like, because she knows. I think they can tell at this point that like certain shops are being hit, and they're obviously running some kind of like a, pay us scam. But I think she's trying to also figure out like, is there any way to figure out where they might be, or like where like direction they could.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's investigation, but it's not an advantage.
Okay. I still did okay. 24.
Oh yeah, that's better than okay.
It's that 9. It's that
Jeez.
9. That 9 plus that's her thing.
Yeah. So starting from the Thieves' Camp that Collie discovered for you, Collie.
Oh right.
Collie Flumps himself living in this world.
That was
Foodle.
the name of the cat.
Yeah, that was the name of the cat. Was Collie Flumps.
Yes, I love it.
Isn't there a season
You just-
called
There is.
Call
Yeah.
of Flumps?
Yeah. It's winter. Yeah.
Right,
So it's like
it
naming
makes
a
sense.
cat
So the
Winter.
cat's name is Winter.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
White cat.
Yeah. So starting from the little bit of graffiti that Collie Flumps the cat pointed out to you, you kind of you see one here and then another one over here, and you kind of start following along, and you realize that they're all these were all scrawled into these buildings. It's almost like the first one, the lines were sort of thick and strong with the whatever paintbrush was used to paint it on, but as it went, like, it became sort of thinner, patchier, and you've kind of found like sort of the order in which this person worked their way up the street.
Okay.
And from there you kind of deduce that it's one of these side alleys here, one of these, like, a couple of side alleys that they had come from.
Okay. And she'll let Kiona and Foodle know that, just as like a, by the way, this is what I see.
Yeah. definitely you're getting the impression that this is where the most activity appears to be on Swallows Lane. Kiona. So that's 2 successes. You need 1 more success before you
All right,
fail
guys,
3 times.
Here we go. This is gonna be ridiculous.
Okay, I'm ready.
Kiona's gonna look around to try to find a child. And she is going to, she's got down off her horse, has the lead in her hand.
There's a
walk up
bunch
to
of there's a bunch
Is there
of
children? Is there child in this?
there's a bunch of like little grimy looking children
Yes, that's what she wants.
playing around
Okay,
here.
so she's
They're
gonna
doing like
find.
a ring around the rosy. They're like super
She's-
creepy.
yes. So she's gonna find. That's good.
Oh,
She's
God.
gonna. You're such an ass. She's gonna.
What the fuck?
they're just playing normally.
Oh, thank goodness. We found an occult thing.
She's gonna find
we're
a group of children.
exorcism.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking slavers, thieves guild, witchcraft.
She is going to find
But not the fun kind, it sounds like.
a group of children, and she is going to walk up to them, and she's gonna be like, "Oi, kids!"
Hey, yourself. This like little girl comes up, hands on hips. They're playing like kickball in the corner, and they even just the 1 foot stops on the ball. There's a little like, you think it's a half orc. It looks a little bit more I don't know how to say this. It's a little bit more traditionally cute than most half orcs do. But there's like this little like toddler who's sort of like baby Yoda-ing around, like waddling around, and sort of like falls on the ball like this. In sort of in the background as this little girl is like glaring up at you. What do you want, old lady?
Well, I was just wondering where I might find some of your friends that do these paintings on the doors. And she's going to use persuasion. Thank fucking Christ.
Oh!
Okay. Do you know where I might find any of those people?
Some of the older kids like to do some work for the boss.
Oh, where can I find the boss? That's the one I need.
Yeah, well, they live down that way.
All right, well, thank you. And Kiona will reach into her little coin purse and hand the little girl a silver.
So I saw some of them going to the bakery down there.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. Your voice sounds funny, lady.
I know.
My daddy says that people like you sound like hillbillies.
I'm sure we do, but I
He says you
promise
have
not all
relations
that.
with your brothers.
No, not necessarily.
He also says you have relations with your sheep.
That's not true at all.
You calling my daddy a liar?
No, but I think maybe your daddy just got confused about something once when he heard it.
She spits on the ground at your feet and then turns around and goes back to playing kickball.
All right, well, we got the
The
information
little,
we needed.
the little, the little toddler that you saw is gone.
It wasn't
He's
me.
not there anymore.
The toddler's the mastermind.
I was gonna
Quick,
say
find it.
we need to look for that kid. Keep an eye out.
And you kind of turn back and look down. You succeeded at the skill challenge, so this is what you see. You kind of like turn around and you go to report to your companions what you learned from snotty little brat. And you see a woman with slightly pointed ears and dark hair, with a bundle that looks like sort of the clothes that the toddler was wearing, sort of moving off down the street in that direction that the girl pointed out to you as being where the bakery is.
I think that's the lady, she says to Mazra and Foodle.
Lady?
The insurance lady.
Oh, wait, dark hair? Half elven?
I think that's her.
Okay.
And the kid told me that they were down. There were some of them in the bakery, but the boss was down this street.
Well, wait. What's our plan? What are we doing?
Run her down with our horses.
She kind of turns and ducks into a door.
Damn.
There's a little swinging, hanging door sign with like a sheaf of wheat on it.
I
Do you think
the
she
bakery
saw
is our
us?
answer. Of course she did. I think that little rat just told her.
Right. Well, I guess...
They know we're looking for him.
The toddler?
Yes, the toddler. Okay, so Kiona, I can change myself.
You can?
So can I.
What does that mean?
I can make myself look like not what I look like right now.
Could you be that toddler?
Foodle, no,
Oh.
just somebody
I
that
don't
lady
know.
might not reckon. No,
Could you be
they're
an
gonna
eagle?
know that the Goliath woman that was down the street, but
Right.
I can be not this for a little while, maybe.
Ooh. A disguise.
Should I go in? I could maybe go into the shop and see what I can see, but
Sure.
I'm not sure I know what to look for by myself. Mazra, do you think you can disguise yourself well enough?
Yeah,
Yeah, Masra, you've done this before, haven't you?
I try. It usually doesn't work out, but
I got a good feeling about it this time.
a significant look at Foodle.
So... yeah. Oh, God. It's all coming back to me now.
And Fiona.
Oh, God.
And Cultural, who's not here.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess... I mean, we want to, I think, stop Thieves Guild, but, like, this is just an info finding. Like, right? Or
I think that's where the information is.
right. But we're not gonna, like, go in guns blazing?
No, but that's why we want to disguise.
Okay. Okay. So maybe I'll play kickball with these kids.
I'm not sure that's a great idea, Foodle.
Oh. What do you want me to do?
Maybe you could keep an eye on the horses.
Oh, sure.
I think you should also keep an eye around you. Imagine that you're tracking in the forest. Just keep an eye out for anyone who may be looking shifty or suspicious.
Okay. Like anyone watching or following you or me?
Right. Or
Hmm.
looking at the horses like there's something they could steal.
Okay. All right.
If someone tries to steal our horses, shoot them, please.
Sure.
Yes, I approve.
Okay. Can I talk to, the cats, birds, and stuff? Or
If you'd like to, but don't let them distract you.
oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, bad idea. All right, I'll just keep an eye out.
All right. So, Mazra, we need to find somewhere not obvious. Like, that we can change.
Are there like
Can't do it right in the middle of the street now, can we?
What about
There's all sorts of like little side alleys and things
Yeah,
like
what
that
about
here,
these
little
back
alcoves.
yeah.
All right, so we'll go. Foodle, maybe you could just take the horses over there. Is there a water trough for horses around? Is there something like that? Like where you can hitch a horse? Ghost?
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Do I need to? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Why don't you
There's
just
a
take the
bunch of
horses
things.
over there here, and Kiona will reach, and she has a little bag of grain that he could feed the horses, just like a little sweet grain that she keeps so she can treat them, and she'll tell him like, just keep an eye out for us, okay? And it's like not too far from the bakery, maybe, but like not really right on top of it, so that right. And then she'll look at Mazra and be like, all right, well, let's go down here and find a place to do the thing.
Okay, but but before you go, be really careful. Keep your eyes peeled. And Foodle gives them like 5 silver. Get me something. I'm starving. I need food. Like
all
maybe
right, I can do that for you.
Muffin. Okay, perfect.
So they'll duck down into
It's muffins.
Blowing through these muffins. Oh shit, 5 silver. All right, I'm gonna give you a gold piece apparently because I don't have enough silver.
all right, that's fine.
Okay.
So we'll duck down a little alleyway and find maybe like a place that's kind of sort of hidden from the main road, in between barrels or something. I don't know. I don't know how you do this, but I'm gonna cast this spell and change myself.
Yep.
Mine is this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so yeah, you can change your all right.
Mine is a little
Same
less.
basic arrangement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you need to. Doesn't seem like it prohibits you from changing your racial appearance, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
she's
Or
got a
continue.
box of Bandai
This
makeup.
is a
She can do
form that
whatever
has
she
the same
wants to
basic
do.
arrangement of limbs. Yeah. Yeah.
Get turned into a spider.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So what do you both appear as?
What do you think, Miles? Or should we go in as half elves, or do you think that that's too obvious? Maybe one of us should be one of those.
I think that should be you,
All right.
because I can't easily change my voice.
Okay. I don't know if I can either, but I think it's just my appearance that I change.
Oh yeah, because I guess Goliaths probably have a bit of a deeper like.
Right, and I've still got this accent.
Well, I mean, if you want me to be the half,
I want to
I
hear.
feel like
I want to
you-
hear Kiona with a southern accent trying to speak in not a southern accent.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do the elf then, and you're gonna do the what? A human or a full elf? Maybe a full elf would be better.
okay. So when she does that, I think what she's gonna do is just because, she has some ability to kind of like make her voice sound different ways, but I think she. Actually, I think she'll be like, I think it may be wiser to do a human than an elf.
Okay. So that's you or me?
I'll be
Like
the
you-
human, you be the half elf. Or elf, whichever.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Just talk like this, like that lady at the place.
Talk like this. I might have to talk a little slower, but it might work. It might work.
It's fine.
That's excellent. That was so good.
Oh my god. This is gonna be so terrible, y'all.
Remember to come up with
So-
names.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a good half-elf name? Chloe.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Half elves often have either elven or human names.
Okay, my name is Chloe.
Okay.
And
It's good. It's good.
Right.
What's your name?
Okay. So when Maja does herself, she's gonna
Hmm.
because of her size and her like general shape and like her voice is a little bit deeper because of the orcishness. When she alters her appearance, she's gonna make herself look like a human male, just so she has a little bit, so she's not too different than what she is right now, and she doesn't have to modulate her voice too much.
Hmm.
And so just kind of general looking, like short hair, like,
Okay. Yeah. So like long hair, beard.
like working class,
Sounds
like
like woof.
yeah, pretty much.
Like yeah. Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
here's
So
the
someone-
hold on.
Yeah, someone who may have
Basically Jesus-like in appearance.
only taller than me, but
Okay.
like and someone who has a maybe a voice that's a little bit rougher, maybe just from like, you know, maybe slightly older, that kind of thing. So
Okay.
and he's just like, I'll be I don't know, I'm so bad at names. Hang on.
Bobbert.
Is a human, right? It could be
Bobbert. No, Bobbert.
John.
John.
John's
That's
good enough.
too
John's good enough.
normal. Okay.
I mean, that's a normal name.
John.
John. All right.
John. Okay.
All
John and
right.
Chloe.
All
Excellent.
right. All right.
John and
Excellent.
Chloe.
John and Chloe. All right.
Jan. Name's Jan.
All right.
Right.
Let's go. And they will walk back out of the alley as half elf and human.
Okay. Yep. And then
Head toward that shop.
Did they have to give away
Okay.
their weapons though at the entry to the city?
no,
No,
because
we
you
did not
didn't
do
go
that.
in. Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay,
I think that
okay.
was the
Okay.
palace, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was yeah.
Okay.
So you step inside the building. The smell of fresh baked bread wafts into your nose. That's true. Is she a giant half elf? What does it say
she
about
can change
your
her
size?
appearance. Oh,
Isn't it
hold
only
on.
about a foot
no.
difference?
Do you decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features,
You
sound?
can also.
Oh, you can
Oh.
change that. Yeah, you can
Oh.
change
Oh, that's
that with yours.
Oh.
Maja's, you can
Yeah.
only change your height by a foot in either
Yeah.
direction, but it doesn't give you any limits on this one.
So that's why I went with like a kind of a big man.
Alt
Oh,
yourself
hold
is
on.
different.
No. That's wrong. I can't change my size. You
Oh.
also
No, you can't change your size category, but you can change your height and weight. So when it says size,
Oh.
it means your size category.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you have to be medium size.
But you can't become
Also-
dragons.
Okay.
Also, you need to roll a d20. You did.
I
You
did.
did roll a d20. Okay.
I did that.
So you step inside the shop. The smell of fresh baked bread and pastries fills your nose.
Hi.
You see no one in the front end of the shop, but towards the back over the counter, you see a door is hanging ajar, and you can see some flickering lantern light streaming through it. You also hear some voices speaking in low but not hushed tones on the other side of that door.
Was there a bell or anything when we walked in?
No, there was not.
Can we hear what the voices are saying?
Roll perception, please.
Please don't suck. Ugh. I got a 9.
Okay. Kiona, you can Mazra, you can make out that there's only one voice speaking, and it's speaking in sort of aggressive, foreboding tones, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Is it could I at least understand, is it like in common or is it in like another language?
It's in common.
Yeah.
Kiona, you hear a thick orcish accent. This will be the last time you try this on me, a little piece of shit. I'm gonna teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Mark my words this time. And then you hear another voice, kind of just muffled.
Is there a bell or something that you can ring to get the attention of somebody that's like back in that place? Or no?
Not that you see, no.
Does Kiona like let her Majra know that?
Yes,
Kiona will absolutely tell Mazra.
So
Whisper.
she will use hi. She'll use a kitty and why is your butt in my face? Stop.
There's the opposite of the cat that Food will talk to, disrupting us inside of the shop.
He's going to use this, and did I do it right? She's gonna use that and make like a
Oh my god, why is that the wolf command?
I didn't know that was the command. That's incredible.
I really need to get some like
That's amazing.
user command. I love the idea of these like clips, these clip commands. I have no idea what my chatters would want to see.
Is amazing.
Oh my god.
She'll use that to make the sound of like I guess like feet shuffling around. I was gonna do like a bell, but like bell, then that would be weird if a bell.
And then we could try to pretend like we're in conversation, like, oh, that pastry looks good. Oh, the thing, like in that, like if there's like a display case of pastries and stuff, which I assume because it's a bakery, like there's stuff out, and like we can make some noise, kind of being like, oh, you know, this is the whatever that I'm looking for, the muffins.
Muffin.
You hear the voices go silent on the other side, and you just hear like the muffled sound just going. But the other two, the other voice on the other side, the orcish voice, falls silent, and then speaks up. Shop's closed. Go away.
Kiana will panicked look at Mazra.
Look, I'm really sorry to bother you, but we need a cake. It's an emergency. We have a party situation happening. We need it now. Is there anything you can do to help us? We'll only take 5 minutes of your time.
You hear the sound of heavy stomping as an exasperated like, I told you, shops closed. and then the door wrenches all the way open, and out from the other room. I'm not going to tell you what you see, but it is so shocking to Kiona that she has a wild magic surge brought to you by Juan Wonton.
You have to tell me what I see for that.
I'll tell you a second.
Oh my god. What is this? 89. Oh god. Oh god.
Hey, no race change.
God, oh god. I become invisible for the next one.
So it's just Mazra there when they open the door.
So both of you,
Oh.
the door opens, the orc steps through, you both go, and Kiona just goes invisible. Cut to outside.
Oh my god, I can't talk to you either. You can't hear me unless I do something.
Foodle feeding the horse, Foodle feeding the horses. A small child comes up to you.
Hello.
Are you a kid?
No. Well, I am one at heart.
You're a grown up?
Yeah.
The little kid plops down beside you, pulls a little heel of bread out of his pocket and munches on it while swinging his feet in midair, sort of sitting on the edge of the trough.
I never met a grown up who's small like a kid.
I gotta say, it's nice. What's your name? I'm Foodle.
I'm Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. I love bread too.
What sort of a person are you, Foodle?
Oh, I'm a gnome.
A gnome?
Mm-hmm.
A gnome with red hair.
Yeah, I'm actually a forest gnome. Nature and
A forest gnome with red hair.
Just like my mom.
Just like your mom. My mom's a human, like I am.
Yeah? That's fun. Do you mind if I ask where you got that bread? I am starving. I've got a muffin here. I don't know if you like muffins. I could split it with you.
I get the bread from the baker across the way there.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Are they open right now?
Grelka's daddy is the baker.
Relka?
Grelka. He's my friend.
Oh,
He's much younger than me, though.
really?
Yeah. Grelka's dad gives me some bread every Wednesday and Sunday.
Oh, that's nice. You like
He
the
also
bread?
tells me stories.
Really?
He's an adventurer.
Really? I know a baker
Yeah.
who's an adventurer too. He tells me stories.
Yeah.
I don't know if do you want to share one of those stories? I love stories.
Well, one time he told me about a forest gnome with red hair who attacked his home. He said, yeah. He said the forest gnome with the red hair was a little piece of shit.
Oh, I misheard you. Okay. Well, let me edit my notes here.
I know who this is.
Oh, Greco's Bakery. I see. Well, that is fat. What a tale. You think he's telling the truth, or do you think it was just one of his stories?
No, I think he's telling the truth.
Really? Well, Aaron, I don't know about this. I know a lot of...
Mr. Findlebeak would never lie to me.
Ah. Well, I wish that was true. Well, you know, I guess I'm glad that he's taking care of you by giving you bread time to time. Do you juggle?
No. Do you?
I've been trying to learn. Foodle's got these illusory balls that he's been trying to juggle and keeps failing. I was hoping you could teach me, but I guess not if you don't know. You want to give it a try?
I'll give it a try.
All right, here you go.
The balls just fall.
We'll work on it.
Munches on his bread.
Mr. Findleby makes the best bread.
Yeah, great.
What you doing out here?
Well, I'm just waiting for my friends. They went shopping. Somebody needs
Were your
to
friends the one? Were your friends the one that attacked Mr. Findlebeek's home as well?
No.
No. Okay. Because he told me there was a little red-headed gnome piece of shit
Right.
and 2 friends that attacked his home.
Right.
And if he ever saw them again, he would kill them.
You know, I believe, Mr.
Okay.
I believe him now. What would you do if I was the one who...
I don't know, I'm just a kid.
Okay. Yeah, that checks. Do you like playing
Okay.
kickball with the other kids? And then change the
Yes.
subject.
So while Foodle is out there,
Oh
goodness.
my
This is the best thing ever.
what does Foodle do?
Oh.
What does Foodle just
What in the...
Oh my god! I'm so glad we let Foodle outside.
Oh,
Thank
God.
God we let Foodle outside. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Greco Findlebeak, the not the half orc, the full orc pirate captain, steps through the doorway into the front area of the shop, looks around. Didn't I hear 2 voices out here?
Yeah, my friend had to step out really quick. She wasn't feeling too well.
Say, said you need an emergency cake. Never heard of one of those before, but you hear behind in the next room, you hear what might sound like something snapping, followed by and then Greco kind of goes, yes, well, let me see what I have, and he just sort of closes the door.
That spell, the invisibility ends after 1 minute, just FYI.
Okay.
Go, run.
What do I do? Open the door and leave when I'm
Yes.
invisible? Like what?
Well, so Greco,
Downstairs to that place.
I
kind of
could,
like
I would duck down by the counter and look.
And Monster's just like, you milking
sorry, what you
What?
you
cut out.
milking a cow down there or something?
Yes, we like to source our ingredients as directly as possible, if you know what I mean.
Very
Let's take a look at
impressed.
what kind of cakes we have over here. Well, thank you. And he kind of moves out of the way so that you can, Kiona, you would be able to sneak by. I will. What do you want to do?
The door. He closed the door to the back.
Yeah.
Damn it. Is there stairs?
There's the door out. There's the door to the back.
I'm gonna duck down by the counter where I think he might not be able to see me. I turn back visible again.
Are you just gonna hide there?
Fiona's like, she just doesn't know. She realizes that something happened because she might have said, okay, when he came out the door, said something and nobody heard her and then looked. I don't know. Can she see herself when she's invisible?
No.
Okay, so then looked at her hand and been like, oh shit. And then, is that a thing that we can do?
Look at her hand. No, she can't look at her hand. She's invisible.
She won't. Right. But no. What I'm saying is. Oh my Christ! What the hell is happening right now? She wouldn't go out the door because opening and closing the door would give her away. Like that's just that she knows
she does
that.
it stealthily.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Good luck with
if
that.
His back is turned. I don't know. Oh wow.
All right, she leaves.
Oh wow. She
Like out the
leaves
front door?
I mean, wait, his back is turned toward which door?
Towards the back door.
Oh, well then she'll go back there.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
She's in the back room now.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. You take one look back, see that he's preoccupied with Mazra, and you kind of open the door slowly and sort of slide in and shut the door behind you.
Her heart is pounding so hard, you guys. Oh my god.
In the back room, the sort of more bakery workshop area, you see three individuals with their back turned to you, kneeling on the floor, their feet bound at the ankles, their hands bound tightly at the wrists behind their backs. Brucey, she is not huge. We determined from the spell that she can change her height.
Yeah.
She just can't change her size category, that's all. And their mouths gagged with rags. And standing before them, sort of cleaning, under her nails with a dagger, is a dark-haired half-elf wearing all green with the most intense RBF you have ever seen.
Oh my god.
The kind of face that is immediately recognizable to you. You're right. It is Tinkerbell.
Kiona's gonna reach into the bag and grab the magic ball gag. The only way she can survive this is if Tinkerbell does not say anything. So she is gonna go around to where Tinkerbell is and clamp it right onto her face.
Okay.
Just fucking.
All right. So make an attack roll at advantage.
Oh my god.
Per the rules of the
okay, that's a D20 obviously, but if I do advantage on my sheet, will it do it? No, probably not.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it was an 18, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Plus,
I mean, she's completely caught off guard, so she didn't have a chance to mage armor or anything like that.
okay.
So yeah, this just sort of wraps around her, and she just suddenly, her eyes widen in surprise. She goes, and she grabs onto it.
Right,
and
but
tries
she
to wrench
sounds
it
like
off.
everybody else in this room right now.
You are visible once
Right.
again.
Yeah, 'cause
and
that made me
you
visible.
see this little bundle of a half orc looking child off in the corner sort of stare up at you and go and sort of just plop back down on his bum because this strange woman just appeared out of nowhere in this room. And Tinkerbell is just, and the people on the floor are just wriggling and.
Okay, so
That you're facing the people on the floor. One of them is a dark-haired half-elven woman. One is a sandy-haired human, and one is a brown-haired dwarf.
Okay. elf, half elf, sandy-haired woman, brown dwarf, Tinkerbell, baby. Got it. Okay, so sorry. Kiana will indicate to the three on the floor, and she'll indicate she'll take their thing off, but they need to be quiet. And she'll say to the baby, she's trying so hard to do the accent. Watch this. And then she'll, I don't know. She doesn't know what she's doing, yo. She
Baby's
just
just like-
to take the gag off the
It's the same. It's the same little toddler that you saw playing.
right. It's the
pretending to
same when
play
it was
Camilla, yeah.
outside. Right. Okay. This is a fun game, right? And then she'll take the gag off of. Did the people, first of all, before she takes the gag off of anybody, did they calm down when she told them to do the thing?
They kind of stopped and
Okay, all right. So she'll take the gag off of the dark-haired half-elf woman, and all three of them. She'll take it off, all of them.
Ugh, thank
Hold
you,
off.
thank you. These beggars are psychopaths.
I see. Okay. All right. I want to help you, but and she probably has a hold of Tinkerbell. Like she's not gonna just let go of Tinkerbell. So she has a hold of her arm, and she's like, "All right, we want to help you. Just you gotta help us too." And then she'll she'll try to wrench Tinkerbell around, and then pull her dagger out and try to cut the bonds of the people that are there. Because the more people that are on her side, the better she might do.
Okay.
She realizes
So-
she's way outnumbered right now.
All right. So yeah, you cut the bonds off of these people, and they get up and sort of wiggle their arms free. I gotta make a roll here.
Oh my god, my heart is pounding so hard, you guys.
Oh,
I can't
no.
even think right now. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that baby just starts crying
Oh.
just all of a sudden.
Oh,
She's gonna
So I'm
turn
just-
around and grab Tinkerbell by the shoulders and say, Tinkerbell, calm your kid. She will say her name. Calm your kid, and I will let you go.
And one of the captives, the dark-haired half-elven woman, says, "What do you mean? Let her go."
Just don't worry about it. And she's gonna look Tinkerbell in her eyes and be like, listen, here's her intimidate roll. I'm just gonna do it. This is happening. God help me, please. Oh, sorry, that was not right. Although I do have an inspiration to spend. And I think I'm gonna spend it. Can that 14 be my roll for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you spend your inspiration, you can have that 14.
All right, I'm spending it. She is going to look at Tinkerbell right in the eyes and be like, that baby is just as vulnerable as anybody in this room right now. You make that baby calm. And you let that guy know that everything is okay. And that baby will be fine.
Tinkerbell is just glaring at you.
And she'll
And
pull
then-
out a dagger, or she'll take her dagger that she already has out and kind of stick it right where she made that wound in Tinkerbell's belly.
Okay.
And just hold it there. I didn't kill him
And-
last time. And I won't do it this time.
And the human man, sandy-haired human who was tied up, he kind of rubs his wrists, and he looks at the half-elven woman. Says, "So this, boss. I say we take them all hostage," and grabs the dagger and holds it to Kiona's throat. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Why do you always have to do this to Kiona? Just in the middle of a Kiona thing, you end the session. This is how it goes. I just can't complete a fucking thought. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I hate
I'm
everything
sorry.
right now. I am threatening a kid right now. I am in a situation. Of course I'm threatening. I would never actually hurt her kid. Kiona would never hurt that baby. But she is trying for bravado. She's trying for Tinkerbell to get, do the thing. This fucker. God fuck this fucker.
It dawns upon you at that moment that maybe you got the situation a little bit wrong.
Of course it did. Of course. Because Kiona thinks too highly of people. God damn it.
So I don't have. We've started a bit of combat here that I didn't expect, and we're right at our 10 o'clock point. So I'm gonna make a little bit of a battle map for Findlebeak's Bakery, which is called Findle Bakes.
Oh my god!
How did we not see the sign?
Findle
my
Bakes.
Findle Bakes.
I mean, Findlebake wouldn't have really meant anything to us, right? We got
No,
other
probably
stuff.
not. Yeah.
This
It wouldn't have meant
That's
anything because we're idiots.
Oh my
No,
god, Ghost.
no, obviously we would have never figured it
This
out.
is
No.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
What the hell? Oh my god. I
This
was
is
really
amazing.
trying. I was doing
I
the
know you
best
were.
I could do.
You were
I
doing-
thought
you
I
were
was
doing-
trying. I was doing well.
Oh man.
I would have
You guys
done
were
the same
doing
thing,
fantastically.
to be very clear. I
Somehow-
would have done the same thing.
Somehow I just expected you guys to confront Greco and Tinkerbell and be like, "Stop, evil Doros!"
I'm just so glad that Foodle isn't in here because Foodle would have went off the fucking handle as soon as he saw him.
Oh my
he would-
goodness.
Yeah, he would have had him at gunpoint instantly.
I thought Foodle was gonna run in and be like, "Oh my god, that's Greco in there," and then run in to back up his friends. But
Well, he was. I thought about it, but
Thank you. Vinyl says it very plainly in the chat there for you.
it's okay.
Well, I did.
That's okay.
I did think about it, but they told me to stay out here. They're both in disguise,
Yeah,
so I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
it made. I don't know.
I don't know.
as
I
a
kind of gave
player,
away to
I wanna run
Tinkerbell.
in,
I
but
kind
think
of gave
Foodle-
away to Tinkerbell who I was a little bit. Whether or not she remembers who I am by those few things that I said to her. Because I said her name, and then I took the dagger and put it right where her wound was from where I did it before. So I think that she might know who I am if she's smart enough, which I feel like Tinkerbell probably is. So...
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
man.
Yeah, she
This
doesn't
is-
look
this
the
is-
same, but
I don't know. This is
She knows
the way
Kiona
this-
has magic
This went
too,
is
so.
much more interesting to me
Is it?
than what I expected.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so
Look,
Oh
you
my
just
goodness.
always
so-
expect
I'm
him to do
so-
something weird.
of course it is.
I'm
We
still
all
looking
just fucking,
forward
go,
to.
that wild magic surge is what did it. I would have stayed in the front with Basra.
That's true. That's true.
I'm so looking forward to opening next session with Flutter, like a Kiona and Tinkerbell versus these guys in the back room while Findlebeak and Mazza are in the front talking about cakes.
Gosh.
Great.
Oodle's
Oh
just
my god.
chatting with little Aaron, trying to learn how to juggle. Oh god.
Oh god, this is gonna be so awful.
Seriously, though, Ghost. Wow, incredible.
Oh my goodness.
That just happened, you guys. I'm so
I
sorry.
can't believe that. No, it's perfect. I mean, it's what Foodle would have done.
Amazing.
Well, I'm glad. That's good. That's
He
good.
would
At
have
least one of
completely
us
misread
agreed.
the situation and freed all the helpless people, and then yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
If
yeah.
he- if he-
Kiona is not that. She doesn't have good intelligence. Okay, you guys. She's not smart. She just
That's okay. That's
goes on
okay.
her gut every time.
This is what happens when you have someone with high wisdom but no intelligence, and someone with high intelligence but no wisdom.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
I don't have any
Foodle isn't
wisdom
there.
either, though. I don't have
Pass
either of
around
the
them.
things. I don't have either of them.
We need
Man.
Foodle to chaperone us.
Pardon me. All right.
Oh god. Oh god.
So next week we're I think we're on
This
my
just
channel
happened.
next week, right? Is that where we're
Yes.
going?
That's the rotation.
And then we'll open up with that little
Ah,
combat. Oh my goodness. This is the makings of some sort of action comedy movie here. Where it's like a down and out brawl going
I
on
was
in the
doing
back
really
room.
well. I
In
was
the
gonna
front room, they're
threaten
like,
the kid
and
and
look
not
at this
hurt
way,
the
why don't
kid.
you?
I don't even know. Woof! 3 streams? 4 streams? How many streams you need to get?
I think
It's like 3
Yeah.
or 4, but I have to try to get people there.
How many people have
we'll
to be
say
there?
when it is, and
3? And
Yeah,
is
3
there
average
like a minimum
viewers.
audience?
You
Oh,
have to have
okay.
3 people there.
is three average viewers, and then I
Alright.
think it's a certain number of streams in a month, right?
Yes. It's 7 within a
Right. All right. Well, if I catch you streaming, I'm gonna blab it all over the.
I may
everywhere.
be streaming with Hotline this week. Not sure what day.
Nice.
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 All right.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. And Migs probably, if they're available.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
My heart is still pounding, you guys. I can't right now. I'm just. I don't think you guys understand. My D&D recovery day is for a reason. It's because I have like heart palpitations.
Yeah, really. Oh gosh. Well, we also have another announcement. So, as many of you may know, Ghost's wife, Megan, Starborn Striker, in the chat, she has a brand new book in her. Yeah, there you go. Celestial Serenade series that just came out a few days ago, and we are going to be having a celebratory stream to chat with her about writing and the new book. We're gonna get an excerpt, and the first book in the series. I still will let us. But it
No.
was free. Okay,
It's
was.
not. Yeah, it
So,
was free.
And we did announce that when it was free. So hopefully people were able to grab it. And you know what, you guys, you gotta go check her out. Click that link. Go check out her page. She's an amazing writer. And definitely stop by on Friday, and you'll get to meet her yourself. So
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lots of fun.
Right on.
We'll be drinking
That's
lots
gonna
of
be
wine
really
while we
here
talk
on this
about it.
channel, right?
my link is old. That's what you're saying. right?
Oh,
It's for the Eternity's Empire. Oh, okay. Celestial Serenades in October. Okay. All right.
Oh.
I'm sorry, chat. You guys, I got that wrong. But yeah. Gosh, I was so late. to
Either
this.
way, Friday there's gonna be a great stream about it.
Yes, which I'm super excited. So, but yeah, gosh, I don't know who to raid. I was gonna raid Torpid Network, but they're ending. I think they're gonna be raiding. So, I was also thinking, I haven't raided. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh, who do you raid? That's the worst.
Oh my God, oh my
yeah.
God.
That's always the one.
Blind raid.
Oh, dear raid.
Yeah. But seriously, chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you all for chilling with us. We are going to hop over.
Oh, Fish and Game Report is on.
Oh, what's Fish and Game? Fish and...
What is that?
Yeah, I don't
What?
know what that
It's
means.
the streamer. It
I
does
think
a
it's
lot of
Fish and Game Report. Yeah.
fishing games.
It says my Twitch is saying they're not on. No.
Hotline.
Yeah,
They're not
Hotline.
on
I was
right now.
looking. I was lurking in Hotlines. It's been a while. They're doing Assassin's Creed. I think it might be time, right?
Yeah, must have just ended.
Oh, they just ended. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
let's go,
Fishing
let's
Game
go
Report
give
must have just
Hotline some
ended.
love. We haven't rated Hotline in
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a session! That was so much fun.
Hotline Horrible.
Ghost, thank you so much.
I do that every time he comes into my chat now, Ghost.
Right? He's
Every
infecting all
time.
of
Yeah.
us. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a fun session, and
Yeah.
there's
Oh my
so much
gosh.
going on. So much going on in this city. I'm really looking forward to exploring it with you guys.
Oh, the city will be great if we survive this.
Yeah, yeah. You know, assuming we make it out of here. Oh my gosh.
What I would do, Flutter, before next session is just review the different like combat moves and stuff that you have, other than like attack things like the
Oh, I know.
shove, trip,
I've
grapple,
got
like
my
all that
shield.
stuff.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I've got it.
Because
Yeah.
that's kind of where we are.
Oh,
I've got
clearly,
some
we're in a
positivity.
small space. I got you.
I got some positivity for the stream.
Love you,
I like
Brucey.
to end
Love you,
every
Brucey.
stream that I'm involved in with some positivity, and that is, if you're not making mistakes, then you're not doing anything. So do something and be ready to make some mistakes,
Okay.
because
Hell yeah.
that is how we learn, that is how we grow.
Absolutely. All right, you guys. We
Thank
love
you
you
so
all.
much, guys.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.